I know that ain't who I think it is.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the late night Liverpool show. I'm obviously joined by Cal from Coppish. I'm obviously joined by Jamie Phillips himself as well. It's the trio who was here last week in a very entertaining stream with a lot of watchbacks. So, of course, we had to bring the show back by demand. Just by demand, you know. Guys, make sure you do a few things. Up on entry, please smash that like button. The like ratio was the best I've seen in that Coppish community. So make sure we want to replicate what we're doing over there, over here. So please make sure you smash the like button whether you're watching this now or watching this back. If you do it now at the start of the stream, we ain't really got to remind you later on. So for those watching it now, remember, hit the like button. Remember, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to all three channels. Coppish is in the title. Somewhere there. Jamie Phillips is also in the title. Somewhere above Cal's man bun. And of course, make sure you subscribe to Big Six Bants. We are well on the way to 8.9k and then 9k. And then obviously I become part of the 5-figure gang. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's gonna be the crazy one. So of course, make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. Big up everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are well on this late night, whether you're in bed watching on your phone, whether you're in bed watching on the phone, but you don't want to make too much noise because your mum might come in and
pause.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I mean? When
that's actually happened to me. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
You got school the next day. And mum busting the room with the backhand. Ready.
It's happened to me, man. It's happened to me. Embarrassing times.
It's worse when you got siblings that sleep in the same room and it's just mad embarrassing. It's another way like this. Why the lashes going on like this?
Yeah.
But
I was awake at midnight as a youngster. Let's just put it that way.
I always say it's cry yourself to sleep. Is one of those you have to cry yourself to sleep?
No. The crying came from somewhere else.
I don't think he's crying himself to sleep.
No, it's funny. Sometimes you couldn't cry yourself to sleep because you'll get the don't cry, I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
Get that one. I'll give you something to Cal, have you run that line? Have you got to Cal?
No, I've not run that line. My kid's only 4.
Yeah, I've not done that just yet. I'm looking forward to the day after it. Looking forward to it.
He's only 4. I can't run that line. It's too early in his life.
I'm looking forward to it.
Traumatizes him.
Cal, how about this? I know you're looking forward to running that line. So
do you know what? Yeah, I probably will.
Before I give you something to cry about. Or the wait. Do we have McDonald's money? You know that line.
So this is what happens. So this is what happens now. So Stevie's very smart in how he approaches things. He'll go, Dad, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah, go for it. He's like, I'm gonna ask for something. It's not very expensive, but I think we can do it. And I'm like, I literally have to go to him. I was like, Stevie, don't hustle me. You're gonna ask me for McDonald's. Hi, you know me, Dad. And I'm like, bro, it's it's a Tuesday. What are we doing there? It's a Tuesday.
Straight off the bat.
I was like, we've got food at home.
What would you do if you turn around and just said, if you're broke, just say that?
I'd probably have to laugh. I probably would have to laugh. But then he's not seeing daylight again that night.
When I was a kid, I used to thought my mum was a prostitute, right? Because and let me hear me out.
Hold on.
Right?
She's not right here, land.
Right? Because she used to tell me we were broke when we were kids. Yeah, oh, we can't have that. Your boy broke. I can't do that. We're broke. So one day I had enough of this, and I woke up really early, and I went through her purse, and the woman had about 200 notes in her purse, right? And this is the late 80s, early 90s. And I'm sitting there, and I had to wake up my sister and go, I think our mum's on the game. You know, I just found this cash. But she keeps telling us we're broke.
So I think my mum's on the go.
Oh my God, it is wild.
So I had to bring it up with her, obviously. So that morning, I went, oh, Mum, I need some money for school. So I'm broke, darling. I can't do anything about it. So I literally went to her, what about your prosy money in your purse?
Oh, I'd be dead. If I said.
I didn't see daylight for 4 months.
No. I would never see daylight again. The next light I'd see would be the one from heaven.
Yeah. You know when the light's coming through the clouds.
Yeah.
And the elevator. Yeah. That's
I was done, man. I was done.
I couldn't. Oh my God. I'd be dead.
Yeah. Oh my days.
That's
the thing. Like, because kids are getting smarter these days. Like, if anyhow, Kyle, you was like, "All right, Stevie, you got McDonald's money," and he goes, "Daddy, if you're broke, just say that." Like,
so you know Stevie, yeah, he's got a little Liverpool wallet for with his play money. Bro, he's taken money out of my wallet and put it in his wallet. So we'll be out, and I'll be like, "Stevie, I'm not buying that," and he'll be like, "Can I get my own money?" So I've laughed off, got him like, "You ain't got any money." He's pulled out his wallet and he's taken stuff out, and I said, "Where did you get that from?" He said, "I got it from your wallet," casually, and I was like, "But Steve, you can't do that. Like, that's stealing from your dad. Like, you can't. You're not meant to be doing that." And he said, "But your wallet was there." And I was like, "Yes,
that was the don't cry until I give you, or I'll give you something to cry about." Moving cow.
I was more shocked as in you've just seen my wallet there and you thought, "Oh, what, $5 in there and some coins? Yeah, I'll take that."
Is that how we're working now, Cal? $5 coins.
Yeah, no. I tell you what it is. I've had my wallet stolen when I was at uni, and I lost my wallet a second time. From that day, I never walked with cash.
I don't know about you, Cal, but before I got married, I knew what money looked like.
Oh, bro, don't even.
I don't know. I can't remember what cash looks like. No,
It's crazy. Like, all of chat. I know there's 108 of you in here, by the way. Big up everyone in the chat. Yeah. If any of you lot have kids. In fact, how many? If there's anyone you have, I know this is besides the Liverpool point right now, but does anyone in the chat have kids? And if you guys do, have you ever had to run the line? Don't cry, or I'll give you something to cry about. Have you ever had to run that line? Just out of curiosity in the chat, because I know some of you don't have kids. I know some of you don't have kids in the chat. Just saying.
Strict parents in the chat.
Just saying. I know some of you don't do.
I don't even know if you can say that anymore.
Jay, who's the strict one out of you and your missus?
Lauren.
Hold on. Who are you stricter with, the boys or the girls?
Penny and Phoebe.
Oh, you're more strict with the girls?
Oh, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. No, sorry. I'm not strict with the girls. I'm more strict with Brody. So with Brody, I don't let Brody get away with anything. But if Penny and Phoebe do something, they are like, "Oh, look how good they're." Oh,
look how good they're smashing the window. Oh, look how lovely.
It's just, but I tell you what, it's natural. It's natural. It's just something you got. But Lauren is Brody can do nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's my
Brody can call her a prostitute and it'd be absolutely fine. You know what I mean? But if Penny went up to her and said it, it'd be like, that's it. No, food privileges are no more till I say so. Sort of thing, you know what I mean?
My house, obviously, my little daughter, she's only 3 months in it, so. Yeah. She's still I'm still smitten on her, innit? But Robbie and Stevie, they're two men in the house as far as I'm concerned, innit?
Get to work now, innit? That's what I said to Brody. It's time to work now, man.
I think Monts, I was on the phone to you earlier when I told off Robbie, I think. You know how many times I've heard Cal do that? Monts, give me a second, because I hear he's not doing that. The background, and I know Carl's getting pissed. He's getting pissed. He's trying to have a conversation. They're doing, bro. I hear it all the time, and Carl's like, "Monts, give me 2 seconds." Like, Carl don't know. He could just say something mad. It's got to the point where you can tell off the youths in front of me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna take the piss. I'm not gonna laugh at you. Like, it's alright, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big up Tasman, by the way, goes, "Yeah, I do it all the time. They soon stop." Hennessy says, "I've got 5 kids. And I used to do it all the time." Big up Hennessy. As one of Endo, one of Endo.
Must say one of Endo. Big up AZ in the chat. Big Country as well. Big up Badem as well. Big up Ryan. Big up Rarian in the chat as well. Good to see you, bro. Big up Aaron. He says, patiently waiting, just watching the Big Six. Big up K-Mac. Obviously, Ethan there as well. Big up. And also big up Mr. Link. He says, woke up just in time. Mahli, I don't know if I've said your name wrong. I hope I haven't butchered your name, bro. Is this quote from Klopp? That's an unbelievable ball from Szoboszlai. It is it is the creativity. It's the creativity and the quality. Seeing that he sees Maka first touch is incredible, and then he sees Mo, and the rest is obviously.
I think that's.
Yeah, I agree with that.
DNDJ says obviously endo settings. It is, bro. Do you know what's mad? Yeah, obviously, like I ain't got no kids in it. I ain't got no kids at this point. Yeah, but just know at one point, you think I'm not running you don't got McDonald's money, or
I can't wait.
I'm
Jay's
thinking
probably the same. We can't wait to see you have kids because we've been through it.
I'm gonna be a granddad by the time Monts has kids.
Like you see when you have, do you know what?
You say that until it's 2 months time. I'm like, guys, I've got to take a break off YouTube.
Yeah.
No, it is because you two are some of the first people I told that I was having the third, innit? Yeah, and I remember my tone when I told you, like, because it was more nerves than just like raw. I'm going from 2 to 3. I remember that conversation. I'm waiting to hear Monts because I know my voice. I know how I sounded. I was so nervous. I was so nervous going from 2 to 3.
Boy, well, listen, you lot, as much. This is what I love about this. This is about the sorry, Monts, I can't imagine you as a dad. I can't imagine me as a dad. I can't. I look like a kid. I can't even imagine me as a dad.
Oh, don't worry. When you have kids, you'll visibly age, bro.
Bro, I'll be honest, Carl. I think I'm gonna look like this till I'm 40.
No, Monts, I'm telling, bro. I looked at my picture of our wedding day the other day, bro. I'm not the same guy. I'm actually not the same
the lack of sleep, the fight, the argument.
I'll be real. I think my son/daughter will probably look at me and go, you know what?
What, him?
The problem you go with Molly Monts is that you've done TV adverts now and they've seen you, so they know you'll have McDonald's money. So this
yeah.
That'll be the issue.
Hopefully they wouldn't have played up until then. DNDJ says I want 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. Foxy says great weekend for you lot. Hope you guys who you see get into the final 4 spot for the Champions League. I'm saying Spurs.
Is it sorry to cut you? Is it 4 or 5? It is definitely 5. Yeah,
we're still waiting on the clarification, so it's likely to be 5. But I wouldn't say it's 4.
It's like it'll only be 4 if City and Arsenal both go out.
They will.
And if Liverpool don't win the Europa League, pretty much.
Big up David as well. Big up yourself, bro. To see you. Honestly says, I have a question, and this might be me, but Salah not tracking back is mad annoying to me. So Szoboszlai needs to work 2 times as hard. The same for Connor Bradley. Interesting conversation that we might need to have.
I've got a point on that.
On the other hand, best dads are out of this world.
Yeah, cool. It's nothing better, man.
Yeah.
Can just see Monts teasing his kids. I wrote. Just. Why do you bark on your YouTube channel? Why do you bark like a dog? I'm like,
So I tell you another thing you'll get as well. So Stevie was born just as I started YouTube, so I wasn't on it as frequently as I am now. So, but like, if he sees a black guy on the TV with any hair, he'll turn to me and go, "Oh, is that you, Dad?" And I'm just like, I don't know if you're being low-key racist. I don't know if that's a genuine question. Whereas Robbie will look at if he watches YouTube and he says it's like a podcast looking screen like this, he'll start talking to the screen and expect a response, because whenever he's on camera with me, he gets a response. So he'll be there and he'll be like, "Dad, they're not saying hello," and I'm like, "Because I don't know them." So Stevie thinks I'm every black guy, whereas Robbie thinks I know every single YouTuber in the world. So it's crazy.
Yeah, like my kids are a bit like that.
They know me as Uncle Monts.
I'm not every black guy. That's the only problem. That's the only. It's every white guy.
Uncle Monts.
Yes, they know you's Uncle Monts, Uncle Jamie, Uncle Drift, Uncle Matt.
Okay.
Go.
I'm my uncle now. Sick. I'm my uncle. I never
been. Yeah, you're all uncles.
I'm my uncle. That's crazy. You know what's funny? Like I've got friends with like nephews and that like older than them, and like you know like we have really old like nephews. because their siblings are like way older.
But my nephew is not much younger than you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's not much younger than you. My nephew's got a kid.
That's crazy.
I'm a grand uncle, bro.
I'll be a sick dad though, man. I just need to watch my swearing in that. I feel like I'll be a sick dad.
No, I swear in front of my kids.
That's one thing I've not done.
I'd rather them learn it from me than someone else. That's what I want.
No, but do you know what it is though? If like I remember, I think one time I swore, yeah,
in front of your mum.
My mum, no, like she heard it.
Oh no,
she heard it in it. Like, there's a few things that I've done. Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie. I'm lucky that I'm even alive today to even have a YouTube channel.
My mum never heard me swear
with entertainment. I'll tell you the worst thing. The worst thing I ever done. I told my mum to shut up.
Oh no,
bro! See, we've heard the worst thing I've ever done. We've already heard the worst. Yeah, we've already heard the worst thing I've ever done.
You actually said the words "shut up" to your mum.
Oh, I've said that
times. It was a shut up. It was like that. It was like.
Oh, man! It was a man. Them shut up.
It was a man. Them shut up.
Oh,
no. And I'm like the most respectful. Like, how about this? Me and my sister, I was the good one. Like,
my mum would have turned into John Wick.
I'd see the lashings, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good." You know, when you see your older sibling get the treatment, so you go, "You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna see that. I don't want no part of that." But what's so mad is that I don't even know why. Because like, you know what's funny? I was definitely like 12. I weren't even like 17. Like I was like 12. I think I was 11 or 12, bro. Or it might have even been a little bit younger. And it's so tactful because because I'm the good kid. I remember getting ready. Bro, I remember sitting on the bottom step of the staircase. I was sitting on the bottom step of the stairs, and everything this morning had just gone wrong. Sister's getting me hot. Mum's getting me hot. I'm late for training. Like, everything's going wrong. I think I bucked my toe that morning.
Well, hang on. Pause, when you said your sister's getting you hot, it's just getting me.
She's pissing me off, innit? Everyone's just pissing me off, innit? Like, everyone's pissing me off. But, like, remember, I'm a kid. So it's like, I'm a kid, innit? Like, I'm just a you. Bro. Like, mum said something, yeah, and I've just snapped, yeah. But, like, you know when you say something and you realize, oh my God, I hope no one heard that. Like, oh my days. Like, mum said something and I've gone, oh, fuck up, man.
Oh no.
I've said the C word to my mum before.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on, man. Do you know what's worse? My mum's gone.
Called her a Chelsea fan.
I'm not gonna say my sister's name, obviously, because like on YouTube and that. She's gone, sis, like, in fact, like, what did you just say? And then she's in the bathroom, yeah, and like, no, she's at the top of the stairs, and I'm looking at the top of the stairs, and I'm going.
Did she stitch on you?
And then she looked at me from the top of the stairs, and she did the. I didn't say nothing. Oh, I didn't say shut up.
Yeah, I'd have snitched.
I'm like, the worst thing is she's like 17/18. So if she said it, like, she'd have got away with it. I don't think she would have got beaten. She's 17, like, so she's had arguments. You know, when the older siblings, you had arguments with mumsy and that. You can get away with that. I'm thinking.
Months. I'm gonna be real with you. If Stevie or Robbie told me to shut up, it'd be a madness.
bro. How about this? The worst thing, and this is the worst thing about this. Yeah,
I'm turning into Ngani.
My mum's gone. So if you didn't say it, who did? And then she goes, "I didn't say it. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say it." So I'm sitting there at the stairs. Now I'm trying to do my laces, but the laces are falling out my hands and that. Like, I can't even do my laces.
Yeah, you're done.
I know. So I'm hearing the footsteps.
Yeah. It's curtains after that.
Bro, every step, my heart. Mum's like, hurry up and get your shoes on and get out.
Oh, she let you off?
No, she said, hurry up and get your shoes on and just get out. As in, like, just hurry up and get out the door. Yeah, because we walked to training, innit? We walked to training. Obviously, like me and my mum are mad close. So I'm there trying to bust convo with mum on the way to training.
Oh,
She's not even looking at me. She's not even looking at me. She's just looking straight and walking straight. Yeah. Like, I'm thinking, raw, like, am I getting away with this? Like, I'm on my way to training and she ain't said you're not going training and that ain't like, I'm thinking, raw, like, what? My kids tell mums to shut up. Like, what? Is this what we feed the bad kids? Like, what? What? Is this it? Yeah, bro. Get to training. Mom's just cut. She didn't even say bye to me. She didn't even say bye. She didn't look at me.
That's when you know. You know, that's when you know. That's when you know. It's
fast forward, training's done. And we're gonna get to Liverpool talk in a second. Fast forward, training's done. Training's done. Mum's come to pick me up. You're right, mum. She just clicked at me twice and pointed to the door. Just clicked at me. Just clicked at me. And the coach was trying to speak to mum. And what was even more scary is the fact that she was bare happy and cheerful while speaking to the coach.
Oh yeah.
That was what really that is. Do you know how terrifying that is?
Yeah.
That your mum has not said a word to you all day. You know what's coming. You know what's happening later on. You know what's happening. But they're able to, if they pick up the phone, hey sis, or coach is like, yeah, that's a fact. Bro, the switch up is crazy. We're now on the way home. You get home. She ain't said a word to me all day. My sister's looking at me like, you're done. You are done. I hope you know you're done. And I was like, what do you mean I'm done? It's like 7 p.m. Nothing's happened. Like you tell mom to shut up. You've done that before. And she's like, yeah. The last time I did that when I was your age. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm like, cool, whatever, innit? Cool. We bath time. Man's had the bath, had my bath and that.
I thought you said she's going to drown you then.
Waterboard. Just on this business. Look what you did, yeah?
Mom's getting held under every 3 seconds.
What's just coming up for her? Sorry.
When a black mum is quiet, it is the most terrifying thing known to man, yeah? Like, honestly, yeah? And what's crazy is that I didn't really get beats like that when I was younger. Don't worry, man's had my lashings, but they come a bit later, but like, because I got a bit gutsy. I don't know why I got a bit gutsy, but like, this was the first real, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, I got out the bath and that, you know what I'm saying? You clean yourself, whatever. Like, got my pajamas on. I'm thinking, have I made it to the promised land? I must have made it to the promised land. So at this point, I was I'd sleep in the same room as my mum because something was going on in my room at the time, innit? So, like, I'm scared the fact that me and my mum sleep in the same room. That's what terrifying me. I'm scared. Like, I'm very scared. I see 2 shoe boxes when I come from the bathroom, and I see a slipper. Like, it's like there's only one slipper.
Oh yeah, you know. So you know what's coming next.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, it wasn't like the soft slipper with the fluffy bottom, because mum has the little those type of slippers, bro. It's the rubbed old slipper with the sequins on the top that has the black bit on the bottom that's like tarmac blood. It's like tarmac, fam. Like if you get slapped by it, it stings, bro. It stings.
Forever.
Yeah, and it has the little lines on the bottom. So if you get caught by that, it's leaving lines on you, bro.
Like you've had a nap in it.
Bro, I'm so dumb, yeah. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, bro. I've gone, mum. I think you've left one of the slippers. So, I've gone, mum. I think you've left one of the slippers out. Should I put it back in the box? No answer. Sorry, Kyle, you back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, she must be thinking you actually just want to get in trouble.
Yeah. And she's like, it's fine. Just go to bed. I'm like, what? All right. On to bed, bro. I turned the light off, get in bed. I've never seen the door go from closed, the hinge at pull. You see when a door slides open so fast, you don't see the motion. You don't see the motion. There was no motion. The door went from closed to the back of the wall.
Yeah.
She walked through the door.
John Wick.
She teleported. I didn't even see the slipper get picked up. She did this. Next thing I know, bro.
You're still lucky you lived to tell the tale, though.
Bro, I thought I wasn't gonna live to tell. I cried, bro. And the worst thing is, I could see my sister looking through the gap of the door.
My mum would have probably sent me to Jamaica.
Like, bro, like I promise you, do you know what it is though, Kyle? Because I'm the good youth, though, G. Man's the good youth, bro. I'm just hearing patois every single slap of the slipper. It's like, I swear, the combat. She hit me with the like. Usually it's a forward hand and a backhand. I got caught by like a doubler. I've never seen this before, bro. This is different. I didn't even see my sister.
You've never told her to shut up before. Like, again, I'll be honest. I think I'd freeze if Stevie or Rory told me to shut up. Just out of just be like, what the hell just happened?
Do you know what's mad? Now, when I even think back at it, yeah, I personally think I didn't mean to say it like that to mum. It was more like it wasn't even to mum. Like, it was more of a shut up, man. Like, as in like you lot are just talking, you and sister just chatting like. But mum just got caught in the crossfire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing, bro, yeah,
you got caught in the crossfire.
I cracked myself to sleep. There was bare snot on the pillow.
Yeah.
It was bare snot on the pillow.
My mum was a darts player, man. Right, so my mum was a darts player, so she had dart player hands, yeah, and she would just leave an imprint, like you wouldn't believe. But I tell you what's scary though, when your dad decides that you're no longer a boy and you're a man, you go treat you like a man. That's when
my dad weren't really about, Jay.
Oh, no, man. Because
we're looking like stereotypes here.
Stereotypes. I called because I accidentally called my mum the C word, being really drunk one night, right?
Yeah.
Because I was still living with her, and I came in and I woke her up, and I said, "Shut up, you." I was pissed at me head, right? Yeah. And probably I say, right. And my dad came downstairs. He heard it, and he's like, "That's his wife, obviously." And he's like,
"Oh yeah,
you're no longer a boy, Jay. You're no longer a boy now. You can't talk to your mum like." And I told him where to go. He went, "How about you mean step outside?" How about you and me step outside? Because you're no longer a kid no more. And I was like, yeah, sorry, mum. My dad's a unit. I ain't going near you. I kick my ass, man. You kill me. You know,
bro,
treat like a man. But you got to have a fear of your parents. I think you have to have an actual fear of your children, of your parents.
Yeah, bro, I was terrified of my mum. I was not.
The look they can give you when you're out, and and also when they say to you, this is why my mum always used to say to me, she went, "I'm not angry with you, Jay. I'm not actually angry with you, but I'm disappointed."
Yeah, that's the lie.
And I'll be like, "Oh, that's worse. Be angry with me."
No, Jamie, the one that used to get me is when I get too excited and like I try to chat to mum when she's speaking to my auntie or something.
Oh
and
yeah.
She'll just do the.
Yeah, that's it. The look.
And you know when like that look says
it says a lot.
There's no one, yeah, that like sometimes I didn't even know she's on the phone, bro. I'm just like, "Mom," and she just give me that look like, you know, not to chat to me when I'm on the phone. Like, what are you doing? It's crazy. But listen, big up Rabbi, you guys once you need a second channel just for live stories and jokes. Maybe I should, because bro, I've got some, bro. If you don't hear some of my beating stories, like
pause, I couldn't even tell some of my stories.
There's some stories where like the lashings man's got, or even some of the stories where like man's got robbed and that, and I've only been robbed once, but it's still a story. I've got live stories in it. I generally think that should be quite entertaining, but maybe.
My mum called the police on me once.
Listen, guys, let's talk about Let's talk about football. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about football. I said the depth there. Yeah, Capo, it's literally the stare. I know everyone's parents have this.
I do it to the boys.
Yeah, you got to have a stare.
Yeah.
You just learn it. You learn it when you become a parent.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, I've never practiced it. I've just adapted one.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah.
I go like this. I roll my sleeves up when I stare at them, so they know.
Do you know, like the thing
Shit's on. Shit's on.
Yeah. Listen, by the way, guys, we're 31 minutes into the stream, and all we've spoken about is kids and stuff. So let's actually get back to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about.
I started it by calling my mum a prosy.
Liverpool are top of the league, and of course, by the way, guys, all right, if you ain't like this video by now, then I just don't know. Make sure you guys have smashed the like button, man. This is a very interesting and funny stream. I'll put the timestamp on. I think 30 minutes? 30 minutes, 30 minutes, something like 32 minutes. So you guys can fast forward to hear so we can start. If you want to just skip the football, just skip to the football chat. Crowbar, brother.
Whoa.
Brother. Yeah, brother.
Oh, brother. You must have done something.
Everyone's like, Crowbar. Everyone's like, what? What the hell? Huh? No, cool. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's a few things obviously wanted to speak about. The first one is obviously the title being in Liverpool's hands. Now, there's a lot of Liverpool fans in the chat. I know there's probably a few rival fans in the chat. Arsenal obviously drew 0-0 with Manchester City. I'm seeing a lot of positive talk towards Arsenal and a lot of negative talk towards Manchester City. I think the negative chat should be directed towards both. But at the same time, a draw for Arsenal was in the worst result in the world. So there's that as well. But what I would say is that Liverpool were the real winners this weekend. Liverpool were the real winners. We got the job done. And would you guys say now that if we don't win the title from here, it's a bottle job, or is there still too much football to be played? It's just in our hands, and it's as simple as that.
I wouldn't say it's a bottle job because what is it? 2 points we're at the top.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bottle. If we were like 6 or 7 points at this stage and we didn't win it from there, then I'd be like, oh, that's a bottle job. 2 points is nothing. Like 2 points can change in the space of one game week. Like it's in our hands technically because we're top of the league at the moment. But yesterday it was in Arsenal's hands. So, and that's how quickly it can change.
Oh no, it wasn't. They still said it was in our hands, even when they were top on goal difference.
So yeah, so like I maintain, and I've said this for a few weeks now. If we go and beat Man United at Old Trafford, we win the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But we have to win.
I agree. I look at it like it's like Liverpool are in pole position, and all they got to do is match Arsenal's results. That's all Liverpool got to do to win the Premier League. I think City are out of it. I think it's pretty hard for City because City are 3 points behind. So they need Liverpool to lose a game, and then they need to actually get up to pass our goal difference as well. So I think we're +5 on them at the moment. I know they got Luton coming up, which they'll win quite heavy, but we got Sheffield United coming. We got Sheffield United on Thursday. I want to see 4 or 5 in that game. No excuses. So I just feel like City. I don't know what it is with City, but Arsenal, I think, are our most dangerous rivals right now, in my opinion. Arsenal are our most dangerous rivals. If we can get, I think we will win the Premier League before the Aston Villa game. That's the way I think we'll win the Premier League before the Aston Villa game.
I'm just gonna fire up some of Liverpool's fixtures. And I want you guys obviously to have a look at potential banana pills going forward, because obviously I'm not gonna lie here. I feel like the league is we're in a position now where I think if we win our next 3-4 games, the pressure really falls on the guys that are trying to chase. because Liverpool kind of have a taste. I think we have a taste for winning.
Yeah, we do.
But my problem is our record against the top 6 teams isn't great, and we still have 2 of them left to play. In Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. We had a better team play a worse Tottenham Hotspur side 2 years ago when we were going for the quad, and we drew 1-1 at Anfield. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I went to that game. I was at that game actually. You know, and even
don't go to this one.
I won't. I won't go to that one. But it's like with all the players coming back from injury, does this kind of feel like should we look at because do you know what's crazy to me? I kind of got an outside look to it. I'm just sharing my screen now, by the way, so that's why it's just taking a little bit to load. Obviously, let me get Cal back in because the man bun is messing up the Wi-Fi. Cal, what's going on, man?
It's actually my laptop. It's not even my Wi-Fi. It's actual laptop. I don't know what is going on. I've run every test possible, and I still haven't got a result.
It's cool, bro. It's cool.
It's probably got COVID.
Yeah, probably. Probably has.
Can everyone see the screen? Yeah. So these obviously fixtures here. We'll obviously scroll down bit by bit. But obviously, we've got Sheffield United on Thursday, United away, Palace at home. And do you know what the 3 games in a row that actually really frightened me a little bit?
It's those ones.
It's them middle 3 games. Yeah,
it's these 3. It ain't even Villa Park, you know.
Villa Park's the problem.
It's Fulham, Everton, and West Ham.
Yeah. It's these 3, bro. Fulham and Everton away. Listen, as crazy as that seems, I don't know why this gives me the heebie-jeebies, bro.
You know,
I think I'm looking at that United game. I think these men are going to have revenge on their mind. I'm actually quietly confident about that game.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool play as badly as they did in the FA Cup game, and I don't think United can play any better. So, yeah,
I just feel like Iwobi's just probably going to turn into the Nigerian Neymar.
But you know what's going to happen to Everton? Sean Dyche is going to try his best and
they're just going to foul us.
So they're just going to play 10 behind the ball. It's going to be 78 minutes and it's still 0-0. And we're all going to think, right, title's over. And then, Diaz is going to score an 88th minute winner. That's what's going to happen in that game. And then we're all going to be resting. But I actually think the Fulham game is our hardest away game after Man United.
I think Villa away.
I think the Villa game will be done and dusted. I think Villa will be in the Champions League. There won't be a problem.
Do you know what's crazy? The fact that this game is actually on Sunday. It's actually on Sunday. Like, it's actually this week. Like, yeah. I need blood. I need blood. I need blood.
By the way, where is all these Man United fans who said they turned the corner after the main Liverpool game? And then they conceded 32 shots to Brentford.
Oh, yeah, bro. Kudus frightens the life out of me, BC.
Yeah, but you know the weird thing about West Ham? West Ham have got a good team, but I can always see us winning. I can always see people winning 3 or 4
against West Ham. No, but Jamie, they got bad fuck-ups in their team. Bad guys that just fuck up, like, randomly. Like, they just have random brain farts. They got too many of them.
The Villa game, I think the Villa game, the second to last game of the season away from home, I believe Villa would have secured Champions League football by that game. And they might be in a Conference Cup final. So if that's the case, I don't think that game will be that difficult. The Fulham away game gives me a bit of I think Fulham gave us trouble last couple of years. So I think the Fulham away game will be difficult. I'm with Cal, though. I think we beat Man United because I think we're all convinced that we're going to smash Sheffield United. Yeah. So that Man United away game, if we win that game, I am very confident we're going to go on and win the Premier League. And I know these fixtures were saying Fulham away and Everton away, West Ham away. To be fair, if you got told these are going to be your fixtures towards the end of the season, you could win a Premier League. You'd take them.
You would take it. You would.
Yeah, you would take them. And we got Atlanta, right? The difference is we got the easiest European run compared to City, and City got Real Madrid to try and work out in between their Premier League games. Arsenal got Bayern Munich to try and work out between their Premier League games. And if they both go through, they've got to play each other. So I think the advantage is with us in a big way. Yeah.
Yeah, and not just that as well. The Fulham away, I expect to be a hard game. But when we played them in the Carabao, we actually the game looked a lot harder than it actually was. We should have been outside. But I think the players were just very complacent because we already had a lead. But we should have been outside.
Yeah,
I suppose that's kind of the nature of Liverpool recently, though. Like we just
Salah just had banana. Salah had banana. We'll call it as it is.
And I think Arsenal's April, sometime this month, they have 7 games in 21 days.
Yeah, they do. They do,
which
include
is mad.
Two of them include Real Madrid. Sorry, Bayern Munich as well. Big up Mr. Link with the super chat. By the way, goes Liverpool in 36. We will be there. I'll be honest, Mr. Link. If we win the league, yeah, on game week 36, he's been saying Liverpool will win the game. Liverpool in game week 36. He's been saying this from like before January. You know, he's literally been hashtagging this for time.
I'd love it.
Okay. So like at home to Tottenham.
All right, no, I'm saying right now, if Liverpool win the league, lock your doors. Matches, lock your windows. Yeah, rival fans anyway.
Oh, I'm coming for people. There's people.
Rival fans, lock your doors. Because if after the Caicedo Lavia was our choice, so and I get a Premier League, and Klopp gets to go, you know what I'm saying? And Klopp's only 1 prem behind Arsene Wenger, it's just, I promise you, I will be unbearable is an understatement.
If Klopp gets the Europa in the Premier League, then he surpasses Wenger.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. He pulls it out and pisses all over Wenger.
He surpasses Wenger if that's the case. Are you laughing at a comment?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Stick out your chest for Sunday. Of course, I said I'm confident. We get the win. Like, obviously, I don't think we batter you, but I think we get the win. Our record of Goodison Park is quite poor. We don't win there often.
It is.
That's the one thing. Goodison Park. I don't really feel like Man them are going to be trying to snap kneecaps in it. I think kneecaps.
Yeah, that's the problem we have with them.
Yeah,
I think. And I know Pickford's going to piss me off. I can tell Pickford's going to get the ball 5th minute and do this.
Yeah.
We just got to smash. We just got to smash them.
And there's no Origi this time. There's no the Everton bully. There's no Origi this time.
I think with that game, we either have to score very early, or we're going to have to be the most patient and just professional we've ever been.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. I think the United game. I just feel like the United
game though.
Yeah, I think United. I think Jota could be available for United apparently. So I just feel like I feel like the United games where it's if we win that game away from home, I think Arsenal are away to Brighton, ain't they? A couple of hours before.
Yeah. Do you know what the question is? So the question I have for the chat, is, out of all the fixtures that you can see on the screen, of course, there's a few. If you actually look here, guys, when I scroll down, there's obviously the West Ham, Everton, and there's obviously Tottenham, Villa, and obviously Wolves final day. Obviously, these are like preseason games. But out of all these games that Liverpool have, these are the ones you can see, guys. Which fixture worries you guys the most? I'll say it one more time. Out of all the fixtures that Liverpool have, in the chat, let me know which fixture worries you the most. And in fact, I'll start with that question first.
Man United. We always play the occasion rather than the team. The times we haven't played the occasion, we've smashed them. We smoked them.
Look, we should be going to Old Trafford on Sunday.
How about this?
Absolutely annihilating them.
Jamie, I'm thankful that this game here is at home. Just for PTSD.
Oh, yeah.
10 years later. Could you imagine 10 years later?
That's quite a nice game to have in between the Atalanta games, I ain't gonna lie.
We say that the Palace are under new management.
Trying to catch Arsenal on goal difference and they draw 3-3 again 10 years later.
And guys, and if we look at it, look, we got, we got in our next 3 Prem games, both from at home. 2 of them at home, 1 away. We should be winning our home games.
Yeah.
It's the away games to me. I think we'll win all our home games till the end of the season. It's just these away games. It's the Fulham game apart from Man United for me. I don't know why. There's something about Fulham away. Saying about Fulham away, I think West Ham away. I think West Ham by the 27th of April. I think if they've beaten Bayer Leverkusen and they've gone through to the semi-finals, I think West Ham will be putting all their eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
Because there'll be a semi-final. Not is it in between the West Ham game or after the West Ham game?
Beat Chelsea, and if we're talking top 6, you're beating Villa as well.
Liverpool don't need to win a top 6. I had this argument yesterday on Mo Show. Liverpool don't need to beat a top 6 team this season to win the league. Weren't there a year that Man United didn't beat anyone in the top 4 and they won the league?
I think we will this season, Jay. I think we'll have to.
This season.
There's no one left.
Yeah, we have Tottenham and United.
Tottenham, yeah.
I think we have to beat Tottenham and Villa.
We'll win all our home games.
I have a horrible feeling Arsenal and Man City are going to keep pace.
Well, Man City have to do some madness now. They have to win every game. It's their only chance.
But let's not act like they can't do it, though, Joe. Here's the thing. I don't think they're the same team as they were before. In fact, you know what? I'll say it. It's probably going to come out to bite me, but everything I say does sometimes, so it is what it is. It's either us or Arsenal to win the league this season.
Yeah, I agree. I think Arsenal are our closest challengers.
Do you know, a lot of people are actually saying Everton away is the one that's scaring them, you know?
Yeah, it's because we know what they're going to do. That's why. 10 men behind the ball. They're not going to tackle game. They're going to make it hard. I just look at Man City. I think they've got the most, they can't. I think if you look at the 3 teams, City are the team that can't afford to drop a point now because they're 3 points behind with a worse goal difference. They're 2 points behind Arsenal with worse goal difference. So if you look at City, they're the team that can't actually afford to drop a point. They have got to win 8 on the bounce now. Even if they do win 8 on the bounce and Liverpool win 8 on the bounce, Liverpool still win the title. So it's literally, if you think of it like that, City have got, they can't afford to drop even a draw. They can't even draw a game. I think if they draw another game while Arsenal and Liverpool keep winning, then they're out of it.
I think we are just as susceptible as Arsenal to dropping points. I feel like we're still playing at a very high level. Same with City. Big up Jamrock by the super chat, by the way, guys. We have been our own ops for the last 5 years, not City. Jamrock, spot on, bro.
Yeah,
spot on. Tyrell's even saying Fulham and Goodison. Yeah, I hear the Fulham thing because going away to Fulham is a bit dead. Like that's dead, isn't it? Professionalism is key. Fans, Monts, take note not to chat, not take notes, no chat. Each game at a time. Neil, brother, it's my job to chat. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, like either way, but no, fans aren't gonna come for you. No, Diddy. They're gonna go for me. Do you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go for me. So you know what I'm saying? Listen, like when I have chat in it, yeah, like I know I'm fully aware of the ramifications if it doesn't go my way. I have this. Do you guys not understand that I share a channel with Casey, Corey, Kears, and Ethan? Do you man actually know what it's like to sit there with them after a loss? It's
what I will say. You see that Everton game, and this is my worry. It's not even about playing Everton. It's whether we're going to get a referee who's just going to call out nonsense straight away. Because what I don't like is
at 12:30. Sorry, Calway. Everton's at 12:30. That's made it even worse, bro.
Yeah, that's a madness.
That is very dead. Even West Ham at 12:30 is very dead. Bowen whistling off to the crowd, 5th minute, and we're there having to go get a goal straight. Fuck all that, man.
That's why I think we'll beat West Ham, because it is a 12:30 kickoff.
Fuck all that, bro. That's extra dead, though.
I actually think these fixtures play into Liverpool's hands. I think Liverpool are better when it's just game like this, and they've got to concentrate on the game.
Yeah, they build that momentum, innit?
I think we build momentum better like this. This is why, if you look back at the last 5 seasons under Klopp, we always finish strong in the last 9 games of the season. Yeah. It's because all they got to do is play. Yeah, I think it actually benefits us in a way, the way we are. But I do see Arsenal and Liverpool dropping points still. I don't think neither team will be perfect.
Oh, it's Everton midweek. Azim saying Everton's midweek.
Yeah,
So
it's midweek game. Yeah, midweek game.
But nah, if Everton was 12:30, that's crazy.
Yeah. 24th April at 8:00.
Do you know what the killer is? If you actually look at it, we're in London, then back up to Liverpool, and then back down to London.
Back down.
If there was like, let's say it was Fulham, then West Ham, because you could just stay in London, innit? Yeah. And then just travel back up to Liverpool and you're good. It's the fact that you're down up. That's another one.
Yeah, fair enough. So, and also, next question for the chat is, what fixture do you look forward to the most out of these kind of remaining 9 games in the Premier League? Europa League not included, by the way, guys. So in the Premier League.
The Thursday's game, because that should be an annihilation. But
I think that's going to be a really good game.
I look forward to the Tottenham game because I think that's where Liverpool win the Premier League.
I look forward to that game as well.
I think Liverpool beat Tottenham, and I'm not saying the Premier League actually won that day, but I think it puts the boot into everyone else, and that's where everyone goes. Looks like Liverpool go win this league.
I mean, I think that Tottenham are bare bookie in it. Tottenham are mad bookie, so I can't.
Got to win all our home games. If we want to win the Premier League, we've got to win our home games.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Tottenham's high line at Anfield. Yeah, bring it on.
What's the betting they don't play it? They don't play.
No, they got. If Tottenham have got 5th sewn up as well by that time, then this is how like the part. That's what some people aren't thinking about as well. The Fulham game, 21st of April. Not many games to go. Depends how Fulham are thinking, how much motivation they got. The West Ham game depends if they've beaten Bayer Leverkusen, looking at a semi-final, putting all their eggs in one basket. The Tottenham game, if they got top 5 wrapped up, pretty much have got Champions League football, the same as Aston Villa by the time we beat Villa. We've already got, and Villa got a Conference Cup final to play. I think that benefits Liverpool, really do. So
yeah,
that's why I'm not actually worried about them later on fixtures. My whole worry is that middle 3, them 3 away games in 8 days. Fulham, Everton, and West Ham. That's 8 days. Look at that, 21st of April to 27th of April. It's a week. Got 3 away games in a row. That for me is where the Premier League's won or lost. If we win all 3 away games, that's why we got to smash out Atlanta in the first game at home as well.
Yeah, so we can rest. Well, we say that, but will Klopp do it? I was going to ask this question. We're all over the moon that we're getting players back. Jota's coming back. Jones, Trent. Like, is there a worry? Are we overlooking the fact that these players are going to come back and they're going to be rusty though? Because I think sometimes in our head we just think, oh yeah, Trent's back. He's just going to be back to normal. Like, it's going to take them some time to get back into rhythm. Is that going to be a potential issue as well?
That's why I'd play him in the Atalanta game. I'd get them in the Atalanta games. Get Jota in the Atalanta game, get Trent in the Atalanta game.
Isn't it more of a risk to do it in the Europa because you've only got you? If you have one bad game in Europa, you're out effectively.
But then, if I go pick a trophy to win, it's going to be the Premier League. So if I want them to get up to fitness, give them games in a lesser competition, maybe.
Fair point. I'm saying Tottenham will throw the game, so Arsenal won't win it.
That is a good point, actually. Because I believe Tottenham at home to City and Arsenal.
Yes.
Tottenham at the lane. Yeah, they're at the lane.
They're only away to us, ain't they? So yeah.
Tottenham could have a big say in the title race.
Tottenham and Brighton. I think Brighton have got to play them as well.
They play all 3.
Don't Brighton as well. Brighton have got to play.
I don't see Brighton. Well. They haven't got that clear. I mean, Ferguson's back, so that could help. And if Matoma's back, then that could Matoma, Ferguson in, and Adringa. And
they got João Pedro back as well. I mean, I think Brighton are at home against Arsenal. Is that correct? On Thursday, is that their midweek game?
Because they've got Luton next, haven't they? Arsenal,
and then Luton on the weekend, something like that. So just Brighton game with Arsenal. No, Arsenal. Yeah,
for the season.
Yeah, Arsenal are away to Brighton. The early game before the Liverpool Man United game. So Brighton could hold Arsenal to a draw. you imagine that? Brighton hold Arsenal to a draw, and then we got Man United 2 hours later, knowing if we win,
it'd be huge.
There's a huge gap.
This title race is mad.
It is mad. Big up Gang and Deep in the house. He goes, United away is always tough. We got a win for me to believe until we get over the line. I can never back us in a title race based on previous years. Hashtag PTSD.
I understand it.
I hear it still. I hear it. My thing's all, my thing, blind support, because man, I'm just an arrogant idiot.
Can I say something though?
Go on.
At this stage of the season in 18-19 and 21-22, we weren't top of the league. We were second. We were still chasing City.
Correct.
So this is the first time at this stage of the season we've actually been ahead of City.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've been top of the league, barring obviously the season we won it and 13-14.
Yeah. Brendan. 5 games with 3 games to go. We're at 5 points clear, and somehow we didn't win it.
So this is new territory for us. We're usually the ones chasing. We're not the ones being hunted down. We're usually the hunter.
We've always taken City to the last day of the season. Yeah.
Endo says that you're wrong on that one. I believe.
I don't. If that's the case, though, Endo, I'm talking about the same amount because we played the same amount of games as City right now, haven't we?
Everyone's played the same games.
Everyone's played the same amount of games. So, yeah. From a technical aspect, Endo, you're right. But I think in terms of everyone being on the same amount of games, I still don't know if we were actually.
I'm looking 18-19. So, what match week are we on?
We're about to go into match week 30.
So if I go on match week 30, let's have a look.
Big up, man, like Matt.
Is that actually Matt?
Yeah.
So on
get your ass in the stream. Get your ass in the fuck you think this is, boy? Get your ass in the. All right.
In match week 30 in the 18-19 season, City were top on 74 points. Liverpool was second on 73.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Wait, how does
we haven't in a title race? It's only 13-14 at this stage of the season. We've been clear. We've been at the top, shall I say? We at the moment we are 3 points clear of City with better goal difference.
That 10 years ago, that actually pain. That is serious pain. That's crazy.
Even Arsenal's goal difference, they're 6 above us. 6 goals is not something that can't be turned around.
No, of course, because remember, listen, I don't want to ever downgrade a team, especially when they're fighting for survival, but we should be putting 4 past Sheffield United.
But here's the thing, though, Mods. I'll be real with you. At this stage of the season, I wouldn't even be chasing the goal difference. It's just points, especially with us leading.
It's points.
I'll take a 2-0 against Sheffield United.
Bro, I'll take a 2-0. I'll take, because you know what it is, at the end of the day, we've still got the points advantage. So goal difference, I think, is close enough to be like, you know what? It's not a monumental difference in goal difference. So we can make that up just by genuinely playing our game and being Liverpool. We average 30 shots a game.
In the 21-22 season, when we're going for the quad, we were, after 29 games played, we were second, a point behind Man City on 69 points, roughly the same we are now, but top of the league. So it's mad. Liverpool got 67 points, so we're 2 points worse off. Do you know what's mad? We have only lost 2 Premier League games all season.
1. We've lost 1.
Total game shouldn't count.
It's crazy because how about this? That point would have been quite significant.
Well, do you know what? We went through this on Copish because the top 6, our record against the top 6, we've got the bottom tally. We should have had a penalty in the Arsenal home game. We obviously know what happened in the Spurs away game. Should have got a penalty in the City game as well.
Sure, penalty.
With all due respect, I think we scored the penalties in those games, and we're a lot better off right now than.
I say the Arsenal one's redundant for me because we scored 5 minutes later. But so the Arsenal one's redundant for me. I believe.
Nah, it's not.
I believe it was in our hands. Trent, we was 4-on-2, 4-on-1 in on goal, and we hit the underside of the bar. That is our own fault, in my opinion.
Pen's a pen though, Monch. You still, if you get a pen, it changes the narrative. 5 minutes, but we could have had 2 in 5.
5 minutes later. Salah actually,
but we could have had 2 in 5. We could have had 2 goals in 5.
Yeah, but the penalty doesn't mean the goal happens after that because it's a whole different outcome. It's a whole different
No, I hear that. But scoring 5 minutes earlier could have changed things.
But we changed it anyway because we're that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the City one at the end of the game, that should have been a penalty. And obviously the Spurs one was.
Yeah, bro. The McAllister one pisses me off. When I heard Howard Webb speaking about it, it just got me. It got me hot, bro. It just pissed me off. Innit?
I still don't know. I actually thought Salah had a penalty against Brighton. I thought he blatantly fouled.
Yeah, he should have.
I thought he blatantly fouled. Also,
when he done the roulette.
Yeah, and his legs taken. And for me, I've looked back at that Diaz offside. I don't think he was offside.
I don't know if you guys saw this when Salah when Salah shot and it got saved last minute. You know when the keeper reached the bottom corner. Did you see him get clattered by number 20?
Yeah.
Alba? Yeah. He got clattered, bro. Clattered
and I don't think the Diaz goal was offside either.
No,
apparently the angle was they looked at the wrong angle or something like that.
Yeah, they did measure from his butt. The defender's butt, who's kicking
onside. I have to check that goal.
Go and look at the angles. Go and look at the shadows. The shadow by Thingy is more narrow than the shadow by the opposition player that's wider. Yeah, it was on. He was onside. He was completely level. There was nothing between them.
If we do win the league this season, we've won it against the most adversity I've ever seen.
Yeah, injuries, decisions.
Everything. The fact that our manager says he's leaving midway through the season.
We've had 2 apologies from the PGMOL.
2 apologies. Had to have a midfield rebuild that the manager didn't even want.
It's crazy. No, it's crazy. By the way, guys, we have 250 people in the house right now, and we're currently sitting on 100 likes. I think we should easily be at 160/175 likes. So if you haven't already and you're enjoying the content, please make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you're also subscribing to Jamie Phillips Football Chats and obviously Coppish, which are both in the title somewhere up there. So yeah, make sure you go and subscribe to the guys and also subscribe to the channel as over on 8,839. Let's try and get to 8,850 by the end of this stream and get obviously halfway on the way to our next milestone. The next thing I wanted to talk about was obviously midfield woes, or midfield amazingness. I don't know what word to kind of use at the moment. McAllister, I have an announcement to make. I'm okay with Thiago leaving.
I feel like with Thiago leaving 2 years ago.
I'm okay with it.
McAllister's different class.
Whoa, hold on, Jay. Run that back, bro. Say with some bass in your voice.
I'm okay with Thiago leaving.
One more time.
Don't make me say it again, fam. Don't make me say it again.
I didn't hear you, bro. One more time.
It hurts to see. It hurts to say. Don't make me say it again, bro.
Just say one more time.
Don't make me say it again.
One more time.
I just said I'd love for them to play together, but I'm okay. Fuck.
Come on, man.
I'm okay with. Don't rush me, bro. Don't rush me, bro. I'm okay with Thiago Alcantara leaving Liverpool Football Club?
Oh, yes. And it's not even April 1st anymore. Ha! Jamie, this is a breakthrough. Next week, we're going to have him saying Trent can go in midfield. You watch.
Yeah, this is Thiago's dusted in a way, so.
That hurt to say still, but Thiago,
I know the first. It does.
Thiago,
it hurts the first time. It hurts.
But you're putting McAllister in there. And McAllister
it hurts the first time. Am I? Wait.
No, I said it hurts the first time to say it. I said it hurts the first time to say it. No, did he?
First time. Pause. Like man,
it always hurts the first time.
You're nasty. You're nasty.
But when I came to the realization Thiago had to move on, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, am I saying this about a world-class talent and footballer? But yeah, if he's not available, if he can't play, then he's got to go. He's got to move on.
I'm going to be perfectly honest here, guys. I have no feelings towards Thiago whatsoever. I mean that totally, Carl. I'm like, Thiago could be my father-in-law. There's no feelings there, man.
Thiago is
I don't care for him. Like he's never been well class.
But Thiago's like
he's never been well class.
He's like Thiago's the cool uncle, man. Jamok says 18-19 drew 0-0 to Everton, and match week 29 and Man City went top.
Oh yes, that was the 0-0. Salah should have had a brace in that game.
Oh, bro, that's the one where he went through on goal and he just
had Luca Digne on toast.
Is that the one he went for on goal and just chipped it over the goalkeeper and it went over the bar as well when he could just slid it in?
Wait,
that was
Brentford. That was Brentford, yeah.
Wait, is Matt Thiago sexual as well?
Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I lied. I'm not. Don't believe me. I'm a true liar.
Matt, haven't you seen a picture of Matt with Thiago?
Yeah. He can never leave my club. Matt, he can never leave. He's not allowed to leave.
All right, so let me ask you. Now you finally come to that realization. Who?
Hey, Matt, I didn't know I had associates. I didn't know I thought I was on my own. I thought I was on my jets.
I don't get the Thiago love personally.
No, I get the love. I just don't understand why people are still clinging on to the hope that he's going to be injury free all of a sudden.
Right, how about this? Yeah, 0-0.
Oh, here we go.
Cow. 0-0.
Last game of the season, Thiago comes on.
Goodison Park. 0-0. Yeah.
That's the last game I'd bring Thiago on for. Everton game.
Hold on. Max on the yellow. Yeah. 0-0. One more foul and the ref goes. You know when the ref does the. Yeah. Does that one. Yeah. Klopp looks at the bench. Goes Thiago.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Thiago does that.
And injures himself.
You know? And then he does that jog onto the pitch. That's this one.
And injures himself.
He does the little leg waggle.
And injures himself.
Pops it through. Salah in on goal. Salah doesn't even score. Keeper saves it. Thiago just dinks the keeper first time on the rebound.
So Thiago's going to pass the ball and then follow up the rebound.
Yes,
Thiago can't dink a midget.
Thiago doesn't run. He glides, mate.
I'm going to say something very truthful right now. It's going to hurt a lot of Thiago sexuals, right?
He glides, Cal.
McAllister in the last 8 weeks has done more for Liverpool than Thiago has since he signed. And it's just a fact.
Not from the quad.
It's just a fact.
Thiago kicked ball in that.
McAllister's stats in the last 8 weeks has been better than Thiago.
McAllister's done what Thiago and Fabinho were doing on the back end of the season when we managed to get.
Thiago's stats are nowhere near as good as McAllister's in the last 8 weeks since he's been.
No, but stats. Listen, man. Listen, Mustafa, are you on the train? Mustafa, are you on the train? The Thiago train.
I don't get the Thiago stuff.
Yeah. Matt, help me, bro. Matt,
it's a fact. It's a fact.
Matt, help.
People might not like it, but it's a fact.
Help me.
When was the last time we saw Thiago play 20 minutes for Liverpool?
Help me. Look at these men. Look what they doing to me, yo.
It's
doing to me, yo.
It's not
Help
happening.
me.
I just
Help me.
don't get the Thiago stuff. I'll be more
We're
upset.
so
if it's
stacked in
Galatasaray.
midfield, and then when Trent moves into midfield, it'll be fine.
In fact, I'm going to say it now. Thiago made
Whoa, wait, what did you just say?
You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
Yeah,
You heard what I said.
Jamie, Thiago was world class when we signed him from Bayern. Man of the match in the UCL final. In a World Team of the Year in the 2021-2022 season, was our best midfielder. I would sell him due to his availability, but to say he was never world class is mad.
For Liverpool.
No, he said for Liverpool. He said for Liverpool.
For Liverpool, he was never world class.
No, so I disagree, Jay. I think the quad chasing season.
He made us worse. He was
crazy in 2021-22 season. He was crazy.
Made us worse. Jordan Henderson was a better midfielder.
You know when he was. You know what's so crazy? He was. You know when he first stepped in for Liverpool before Richarlison popped his knee. He was actually moving mad. Remember that, Carl? He was like
Chelsea game.
Yeah.
I'm going to upset everyone right now. This man was better for Liverpool than Thiago. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's bad.
And if I'm saying Jordan Henderson was better than Liverpool than Thiago, I don't know why we're having conversations about him. Thiago made Liverpool worse. I stay on this narrative. He made Liverpool worse.
He's standing on business.
Everyone goes to the quadruple season. We're doing the same season now without Thiago, and in fact, we're doing better in the Premier League. So, yeah.
But City aren't as good. Let's not do that. City aren't as good. So my people saying Thiago slowed us down. Wijnaldum slowed us down.
Whoa.
Sorry. Listen, that's reflex, Carl, reflex.
You definitely did that to get a reaction out of me, 100%.
Sorry, but he did slow us down though. But he was still very good. Yeah. Cal. Genie was a baller, but man weren't mad progressive. Don't do that.
Genie was a better midfielder for Liverpool than Thiago.
Of course he was. Yes, he was a better midfielder than Thiago was for Liverpool. But let's not act like man was progressive. So let's not talk about slow us down.
This is what I'm saying. I think Thiago is a fabulous footballer.
No. Listen, I'll hear the Thiago slander that he slowed us down. But sorry, that he wasn't what he should have been. But don't act like man said, he slowed us down. Like people like Thiago did. Wijnaldum didn't do it.
You do realize Genie was probably one of the main people that dictated how that midfield was playing.
Yeah, yes, he was.
Whether he slow us down, whether he speed us up.
But he wasn't progressive. Hella ball rolls and foot on top of the ball at times when we needed to go forward as well. Like people would love to remember the good things, but let's keep it a buck. Come on, bro.
I'm not even hurt right now. I'm disappointed in you, bro.
That's fine, Carl. But you know in your heart that Wijnaldum did he slowed shit down. But again, Genie, I rate Genie's time at Liverpool. Like I rate him mad highly, but he definitely slowed the ball down. Bare.
I'm gonna say something to get a reaction now. If we had Genie Wijnaldum instead of Thiago in the quad chasing season, I think we win the quad.
Well, we don't, because Genie Wijnaldum didn't have kneecaps then, did he?
He had just as much as Thiago.
I think Liverpool Football Club were absolutely correct not giving Genie a new contract. I think
100%.
I think it's shown it. I think it's very reactionary by all of us saying the club were wrong not giving him a new deal.
It's the fact that Fabinho and Henderson were still there as well.
Yeah,
they succeeded him. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
What I will say is though, that was the last decision thing like Michael Edwards had, wasn't it? Or big decision before he left.
I don't know, but do you know what's funny though? Like, everyone's coming at me for the Wijnaldum thing. I listen. I rate
you, bro.
No. I rate Wijnaldum, but Donny slowed down the ball as well. Like, that's not like I'm gonna act like he didn't
did
do
it at times. Let's not forget about some of the goals and assists he got as well, though.
Bro, won a lot of them, but yeah, he did score good goals for the club.
Wow,
many of them. But yeah,
you're in your villain arc. You're actually in your villain arc. No, I realize. When Trent and Thiago are unavailable, you become a villain. You actually become a villain.
I know, but bro, why am I acting like I said Wijnaldum was shit for my club? I rate Wijnaldum. He was a baller, but let's not act like he didn't slow the game down as well. Like he did. It's cool. He can also be a good baller. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a different animal. You give me. Yeah, I know he was.
Do you know it's mad that Thiago didn't play with any energy but still got muscle injuries?
Bro, it's crazy.
So here's my thing on Thiago.
Mad.
I think if Klopp adapted the tactics, which he should have done, or else there was no point getting a Thiago, we would have seen the best of Thiago at Liverpool. Like,
If what?
When we signed Thiago, we literally had the best situation where it would have just been, we could have gone pivot and you rotate between Thiago, Henderson, Fabinho, and Gini as your 4 in the pivot. And then you have Bobby in the 10, and you still have Salah, Mane on the wings, and you have Jota up top. And we still had Origi at the time. So Origi and Jota could rotate with each other. We literally had the perfect scenario, but we would not move away from the 4-3-3, which made Thiago. It made no sense what we were doing with Thiago. And I hate to say it, that's on the management. You do not go and get a luxury car and then take it off road and start doing off-road driving. If you want to do off-road driving, you go and get an off-road worthy car. You don't take a Lamborghini and try and do desert driving or off-road driving. You go and get a Range Rover.
The combination that used to piss me off when Klopp used to do Genie and Naby, bro. That combination, like I always used to say, bro, just play Wijnaldum and then bring Naby on for Wijnaldum, kind of thing. Big up Gang DB says Monts Genie was vital. I'm not saying Genie. I'm not saying any of these things. I'm just saying he also slowed the ball down. It's okay to say that. He was also it was our biggest mistake not replacing him in 21-22. We also should have replaced Lovren season instead.
Did Thiago come in and Genie went?
No, they overlapped for a season.
They both played,
They overlapped.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad midfield, to be fair. When they
Curtis Jones is better for us than Thiago. There's no doubt about that.
100% at the moment. Instead, replaced him with an inexperienced Jones and Elliott. I'm so glad Jones matured and growing into the play.
I've got a question. Yeah, and Elliott. I've got a question for you guys right now. Yeah.
Elliott was a baller. His ankle just got twisted backwards. Can't come on, man.
I'm gonna give a preemptive answer to see if I got your question, Jay.
All right, go on then.
I would start Elliott ahead of Szoboszlai at the moment.
Right, that's sort of the question. So I was going to say, we've got Curtis Jones, who's apparently fit and available for the Thursday game. Yeah, Harvey Elliott's been a young player of the year, in my opinion. Szoboszlai plays. Curtis Jones plays. I've said this already. I've got this funny feeling that Klopp goes back to McAllister in the 6, Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai is his midfield. Because Klopp has praised Szoboszlai for saying he's running is what we miss in midfield, and he loves Curtis Jones, who plays when he's fit.
I think Mac is genuinely undroppable in this 8 role though. Like anyone with eyes could see.
I agree.
He was like, you look like genuinely. I was looking at this is why I said the whole I might concede to be, and I'm happy. Like if Thiago leaves, it's cool because what Mac is doing, like the intelligence is great. Like I know you remember when we kept saying to people, "Oh, guys, he's being shit in the 6 spot." Like when he goes into the 8, he's gonna cook. This is what we meant.
Yeah.
This is what we meant, bro.
It is, but I think Endo's the one who's the most undroppable player in that team right now.
Facts.
Yeah. Endo.
And I've been glad I've been with Endo since day one.
But what you see when everyone talks about Sobo and that and his legs, I think Curtis Jones has mad legs as well. I think Curtis Jones. You see, man,
yeah.
Even though he hugs the left side of it, he does hug the left side, Jamie. But Curtis Jones has legs, bro.
Yeah. So let me ask you both a question then. Let's just. If we're all saying Endo and Mac are undroppable, who's the third man in midfield?
Curtis Jones.
All right, I'm glad you both said that. Curtis Jones and McAllister they both occupy left centre midfield. No, McAllister's good enough to play right TM. He's that good right now. But why? All right, so let me ask a question. Why not just rotate them rather than McAllister having to play every game? You know, Curtis Jones is more than trusted to play left CM. Why burn out McAllister or burn out Jones when you can just rotate them both?
Against Sheffield United, I play Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai of Endo. Give McAllister a rest.
I think from now to the end of the season, McAllister and Jones rotate, and then Szoboszlai and Elliott rotate for the right hand side, and Gravenberch can cover both sides.
And this is where I come to my right side of Liverpool's issue, right? So at right, I am now on the.
Oh yeah, Grav to go in it. Yeah, Grav, come on, looked okay.
Yeah,
I am now under the thing. I don't think it matters who plays right back for Liverpool anymore, because our right side of Liverpool's team is. It don't matter if it's Trent. It don't matter if it's Conor Bradley. The right side of our team is always at a disadvantage, because Mo Salah doesn't track back and help, and the right side of our midfield has to do the Jordan Henderson role, right? So you leave the right side of our pitch always lopsided. So it don't matter if Trent plays, it don't matter if Conor Bradley plays. There's always a lopsidedness to the right side of our pitch. Where if you go on the left side of our pitch, Luis Diaz defends. If Curtis Jones plays on the left side of the midfield three, he defends and presses. So on our left side, we're defensively better than our right-hand side on the whole pitch. So that's why it doesn't matter if it's Trent. It don't matter if it's Conor Bradley. It don't matter if it's Roberto Carr. It don't matter who it is playing at right back. We're always at a disadvantage because of the defensive liability on the right side of our pitch.
But
So
Jay, when we moved to the pivot,
so it's not Trent's fault then, after all.
No. This is where I'm getting to it. I don't think it matters. I literally don't think it matters who plays right back. My problem with Trent at right back is he shouldn't invert. That does my head in. Gomez inverting the other day against Brighton at left back did my head in. I don't understand why he's doing it. Just get out of the way. Fullbacks should be fullbacks. They're not midfielders. So if Trent's going to play right back, just keep him as a right back. Don't invert. Let the midfielders do their job. I just think there's something in our team when you look on our right side of the pitch that ain't defensively as strong as our left side of our team. And I don't think that's I feel that's the case. You know, Robbo, Gomez playing at left back and Curtis Jones on the left side of midfield and Luis Diaz at left wing is defensively a better side of the pitch than the right side of the pitch. I think we can agree with that.
Can I ask a question then? Let's say McAllister left center midfield.
We're moving on from the midfield, by the way. We're moving on from the midfield.
No. This is relevant. Let's say Endo's in the 6, McAllister's left center midfield. Let's say it's Conor Bradley right back, Salah right wing. Do I have to spell it out, boys? Well, you know I'm going with this.
No, the legs though. We're talking about the legs. That's like the legs though, bro.
Who gets the ball off Trent and McAllister?
The fact that Salah don't press as much.
Who gets the ball from Trent and McAllister?
Quite deep. To be fair, just quickly, against Brighton, I saw Salah dropping into that inside right pocket quite a lot. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
Well, he played number 10 for most of the game, though.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to move this on for the midfield just slightly. And Kyle, obviously, I told you I had a bone to pick with you regarding to Conor Bradley. Obviously, he was talking about how he's so balanced.
Yeah, he was tremendous yesterday. Bradley was tremendous yesterday.
Top talent. Top talent going forward. But
top
Bradley got
defending yesterday.
Adingra fucked him up. Yeah.
What did he do with the ball? What did this Adingra do with the ball? Did nothing.
Hold on, guys. And I knew this was. Listen, yeah. And I knew.
Let Mons have this one, Jay. Don't worry, I got something.
Yeah, you know this because
I thought Bradley was amazing yesterday.
No. Bradley was good going forward, but defensively, he got put in a spliff.
Well, more balls back than any other defender on the pitch.
You know, will say for one half, it's because the tactical change was made for Kwanzaa to go on Adingra. Yeah,
incorrect. It wasn't even for the whole half. Go on, I'll let you cook.
Again, Kwanzaa had to back the thing. Yeah. So please, again, Kyle, I'm not like trying to hate on Bradley. Yeah. But if that was Trent, if Trent got spun like a Beyblade, yeah, Kyle would have called my phone and gone, I told you he should have been in midfield. I told you, and I told you. Yeah. So after speaking about this 2 weeks ago or a week ago, after last week's show, yeah, Cal, you was telling me that Bradley is mad balanced. He's mad balanced, and he's defensively clear of Trent. Well, I didn't see that. And listen, I rate Adingra. If anything, bring that kid to the club. He's my Sadio Mane regen, just behind Mohamed Kudus.
Absolute trash.
He's trash.
Yeah, I'm sick of. Do you know what I'm sick of in football now? Yeah. I am sick of these aesthetically looking players who just run, go past people, and do fuck all with the ball. I'm sick to death of it. I was sick of death of St. Maximin years ago, and I said it on Coppage years ago. He's just a clown.
I think he's better than.
Then I've got all these players who could just dribble and aesthetically look pleasing. I've got Doku now, who just runs past people and trips over himself, and looks aesthetically pleasing. But they've got no final ball. They've got nothing. Mo Salah is not aesthetically pleasing, but he's got better assists and shots and goals than any other winger. That's what the game's about. It's not aesthetically pleasing footballers who do nothing with the ball.
Adingra's a youth. For one, Adingra's a youth, innit? Like
I don't care how old he is. He's just nothing to me.
No, Cal, we might have to just quickly link up amongst our beef for this one. Like Cal, Adingra's a player, man. Come on, bro.
He's good. I do think
for his age, man.
No, I do think he's very good. I think he's very good.
Is he better than Kudus? No. Why is he not better than Kudus? What does Kudus do that he does?
Yeah, Kudus is more refined.
Has he got end products? He's got end.
Yeah, Kudus is more refined and he can play across the front three.
It's like Doku. I'm not impressed with Doku.
Like 23 though.
Is he better than Matoma?
No.
Why is he not better? Why is he not better than Matoma? Why is he not better than Matoma?
Adingra's benched.
End products.
Adingra's benched Matoma though. Like
no, Matoma's been injured.
He's injured, man.
No. When he's been fit, Adingra's played over him before though, bro. Like
I just think we like aesthetically looking players and they get a lot of attention for nothing.
I'll be real. Even Adingra's stats aren't even that bad this season though. Like they're not.
I don't care what they are. I don't care what they are.
He's got 6 goals and 1 assist in the Prem.
Good for him. So it's Cody Gakpo. We slag him off. What are we doing here? I
was gonna say Diaz has played too well for me to dash at him, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's not all about the GA. Come on, like Jamie, that's not all about the GA. Adingra's a good player, man.
If you're a winger in today's football, it is about GA. I hate this concept. If you're a winger in today's football, it's about GA.
Diaz's GA is crap.
What's Diaz got this season?
That's what Jamie's been getting onto Diaz.
7 goals, 3 assists.
What's he got in all comps? 14, 15 goals?
No. In the Premier League, Diaz is
No, we don't play Premier League only. We play all competitions. So what's he got in all comps?
Bro. See, this is a different argument. Like, we're not going to sit here and say Adingra's trash in it. He's not trash, bro.
But by the way, I've been getting on at Diaz about that all season anyway. So
yeah. So like. Come on, man. I'm sorry.
I think it's fair. I'd rather see a player maybe just take on his fullback, get a cross in and get a goal. That's me.
Adingra's got 7 goals and 3 assists in all comps in 30 appearances.
Let me ask you a genuine question. So the first, I think he got dribbled past twice or 3 times. But do you not realize one of the tactical decisions? I don't even know if it was tactical or it was Bradley. I'm going to go and lean towards tactical. Did you see how far up the pitch Bradley started to operate and how many times he started winning the ball back high up the pitch? Intercepting.
Going forward. Yeah, because going forward.
No, but that's also defensively anticipating. Trent's not doing that.
He won 92%.
Trent runs the ball up high.
He won 92% of the ball. More than any other defender.
Like Cal, just because he's been injured, Trent has won the ball up high numerous of times this season.
No, he has won the ball up high, but not in the way that Bradley was doing it, in the aggressive way. He was cutting out.
Bradley's Robertson's doppelganger. He plays on Red Bull, bro.
So who's the better?
I like that.
All right, let me ask you a question. Who's the better defender out of Conor Bradley and Trent?
Conor Bradley, obviously.
I'll say that again.
Conor Bradley.
You heard me. Who's the better defender, Conor Bradley or Trent?
This how about this? This season, there's not much of a difference.
Oh, leave it out once.
I'm not hearing it, bro. Bro, why am I acting like Bradley don't get moved to, fam? He gets moved to. Trent, bro. I really feel I'm going Trent, bro. I'm going Trent. This season, I'm going Trent. Why am I acting like Conor Bradley didn't get sat on his backside, bro? He got spun like a Beyblade. He got spun like a Beyblade.
Conor Bradley's not getting babysat in games.
Bro, did you not see what I think we done to him?
Right, let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. I've seen Trent get spun like a Beyblade for 2 years with more experienced centre backs next to him.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Trent plays alongside Kanate, who we got to have issue. We got to have real chats about because I want Kanate gone. But you got Trent who plays alongside Kanate, who gets spun every week, and then I've got him against Kwanzaa. I'm not surprised he might get spun.
Bro, this season it's been about the same, innit? You lot are acting like Conor Bradley is this defensive juggernaut. When I saw him get absolutely bullied by Adingra, yeah, and then Kwanzaa had to go get involved and back the thing because he was getting rushed. And if he didn't back the thing, we probably wouldn't even have won the game. We would have conceded more, yeah, if the end product was just a little bit better. Man, don't want to hear it. Man, them are being black. Now, how about this? Again, Conor Bradley was excellent going forward, trash going the other way. He wasn't good enough.
Not trash yesterday defensively.
No. He had a hard time. Adingra gave him a very hard time. No, did he? Yeah? It's as simple as that. Call a spade a spade. He was brilliant going forward, not very good going the other way. He had his times where he did get the better of him, but I'd say it was about 70-30 Adingra. He had his number. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. People just don't want to hear it. But you man are throwing the point at me that Trent is this defensive liability, that he's hurting our centre backs. The right side is weak. If he's playing centre back, if he's playing right back and he's inverting, Cal, you told me X, Y, and Z and this massive problem that it has. But I saw the exact same thing with Bradley yesterday. I saw the exact same thing with Bradley. Brilliant going forward, but going backwards, it was a liability. It's as simple as that.
So let me ask you a question.
It's okay.
If Trent's fit...
By the way, Connor's a top talent. Love him to bits. He's a top talent. But if he gets fucked up, I can say he got fucked up. It's okay.
So when Trent's back fit, he just walks back into the team at right back for you, yeah?
Yes. You play your best players. We're in a title push. We play our best players. A better team kills our left side. A better team kills our left side if we start the game when we start. It's not wild. Bro, we can't call Trent generational for all these years for a good youngster, not a generational youngster, for a good, balanced youngster to come in, and all of a sudden, Trent has to play midfield, or he doesn't, or he's, he might just be a rotational player.
Shall I be real with you? I'm going to say it. Shall I tell you what my worry is between now and the end of the season? That some of these players come back and Klopp goes, I'm just going to stick with the players that I know. A la Robertson and Trent. And
the season anyway.
Yeah, but Cal, Robbo did come back straight away and went left back.
And how did that work out? Because he wasn't as good as Gomez has been there.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Endo has been our best midfielder apart from McAllister in the last 8 weeks. As soon as Jones is fit, McAllister's going back to the 6. Jones is going on one side, and Szoboszlai's going on the other.
You think so? If Klopp does that and we end up losing the league, because Trent
will go back at right back and Trent will invert. And I think if Trent's at right back, he'd rather have Trent inverting with McAllister next to him instead of Endo.
Hey, Matt, welcome to the stream. Let me just read this chats quickly, Matt. Just hold.
Bro, I've got a few things to say. Especially I heard some Thiago slander.
Matt, help me. Like, I needed help. Big Olamont, Carol, Mr. J, pause. People saying we should drop Endo. No way, he makes everything click. I think we all agree with you on that one, Dean. Question: who you dropping for Dan's for more game time? I'm not dropping anyone for Dan's, Dean. My brother. Big up for the chat, though.
Dan's is going to see Championship football next year.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's okay.
And I think that's what it should do. Yeah.
Big up Ty for the 2 month super chat. He goes, Martinelli walks through Trent. Connor locks him up. Fair enough. Different styles make fights.
By the way, I think Conor Bradley only got dribbled past once yesterday.
The other time he slipped.
Oh, the other.
I'll be honest. Adingra did look like at times he was getting the better of Conor, though. I have to keep
it. It wasn't a look like thing, Matt. Do you know?
I'll be honest. No, do you know what it is? Every time there's a reason why.
Who won the game?
No. Of course, we're not saying that, but we're just talking about anything that we could potentially improve upon. Yeah, I'm not saying Conor Bradley is bad. In fact, Conor Bradley's been sensational. Let's keep it about. He's walked into a Liverpool team and is arguably just stepped in, and we haven't really missed Trent too tough from that right back, right slot, so to speak. Yeah. The problem is that, like I think Jamie kind of alluded to, and I fully agree with Jamie. Yeah. You see the right hand side that we have here, it's almost a deficient side because, all right, you got Van Dijk on one side and you've got Kanate and you've got Kwanzaa on the other side, right? But normally Van Dijk always plays. And normally you've got Luis Diaz there as well. On that right hand side, like what Jamie was saying, Salah doesn't really track back as much as he used to. And not only that, when we invert, you're asking a lot from the right fullback as well to either be a midfielder or to be a defender. Connor, though, wasn't really inverting. It was more Gomez, right? And I understood it at the time because it actually allowed us to take control of the game. However, from a defensive point of view, we were still getting caught on the counter. And that's what was happening. It was our transitions. I've always said this for like the last 2-3 months, yeah. I've gone about all the time. Our transitions are really bad. So on that side, we are slow to get back into position and they exploit the space. And that's what was happening. Conor Bradley was almost acting like an auxiliary right winger when Salah was picking up pockets. Like one of you guys said, as the 10. So like we're always going to find issues there. Conor Bradley's not a problem. However, I will say this: yesterday, De Zerbi done his best work to try and get Adingra one-on-one with Conor Bradley, where Adingra's pace was causing issues. And I will say this: there was quite a few times, in my opinion, where I thought Kwanzaa had to step in and help out Conor Bradley.
I'll be real. Kwanzaa dealt with him, innit? Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa
because it can be. He's a problem. I think it's a problem, in my opinion.
I'm not saying, do you know, this is not slander on Bradley because man, them know how much I rate Adingra. Cal, you know how much I've been ranting and raving about Adingra, how long I've been ranting. I said this kid, like for me, the next Sadio Mane's is Kudus and Adingra in it. Those two guys, yeah, for me, it's wow factor when I see them play and what they. I honestly think Adingra would cook for us. I think both of them would cook for us. Yeah, that's why I'm not even saying. How about this? Adingra would have even given Trent a hard time. Of course, he would have given Trent a hard time. You know what I'm saying? But let's not act like it's okay to say that man got bullied in that first half because he did. I didn't just see man slip. I saw man drop multiple times, and it wasn't because he was just kicking the ball and running. Adingra was dropping the shoulder, stopping the ball, and shifting it, and he could not be stopped, bro. We got moved to down that left side by Brighton to the point, bro. I watched the watch-along. Don't act like I didn't. When Adingra was moving to Bradley, bro, I saw man go. Matt was doing this with his beard. Cal was like this. You know, Drifty was like this. I saw that shit. Don't think I didn't see. Because I was doing the same thing, bro. I was doing the same thing.
So let me ask you a question.
Myself. I was going, ooh. I went, ooh.
Who do you trust more? And forget about who's the better player, because it's not even close who the better player is. Trent's like head.
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to tell you an issue. I'm going
to got his IP. That wasn't even me, by the way.
Because I got...
Let's get to the real issue at our right-hand side. Our real issue at the right-hand side is Mo Salah. I'm going to put it out right now.
You think it's an issue?
I think we were defensively better with Conor Bradley at right-back when Mo Salah wasn't playing. Because the winger that was playing on the right-hand side covered more defensively. And that's the problem with our right-hand side, like you were saying, Matt. It's not really... It's not an issue of them being the footballer they are. It's just we are defensively weaker on that side. That's why I'm saying I don't think it matters who plays right-back.
Yeah.
Mo doing Mo things is defensively weak compared to Luis Diaz on the left-hand side.
I agree with that. He's not the same.
So it doesn't really matter. That's why I think we defensively look better when Mo weren't playing, because the winger who's ever playing there in that position would defensively come back more than Mo would and help out. Yeah, that's all right. It's not, but Klopp will say it, and I will say it as well. Our world-class players are on the right-hand side. So yeah, we're defensively deficient, but the right-hand side of our pitch will win us more games than the left-hand side.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
by the way,
I know what Jamie means. I know what he means.
There's a lot of super chats coming through, by the way. Honestly, big up yourself. He says the disrespect in my right back is mad. You men know that the mad run we did last season was with Trent inverted. Even this season, don't disrespect my right back. Says honesty.
We finished 5th.
Get in. Yes, that's the one, Carl. That's the one. That's the one, Carl. Ty, big up with the super chat. He goes, I'll play Trent Alexander-Arnold right-sided 8 double pivot with Endo. Big up,
Thank you.
Ty.
Thank
Big up,
you.
so far he goes. I can't wait until Jota is back, guys. Same,
Right.
because I think some of these games would have been fun. They'd be
Jota
fun.
don't get in the team right now. Jota don't get in the team.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll be that guy tonight, shall I? So Jota won't get in. Jota won't get in the team. Here's
So who
why.
keeps him out?
Here's why.
That's what I was gonna say. Who?
Here's why. The chances we create.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
The chances we create is because of Darwin Núñez's ability to run off the ball better than anyone else in this league. His stretching of the game and creating openings, even when he's not involved, is vital to the way we play. Because look at the difference when Darwin don't play for us.
True.
We're much slower up top, and everyone's ball to feet. Darwin stretches the opposition, stretches the game, and right now on this left-hand side, I don't know if you can drop Luis Diaz. And
All right, so I get what you mean.
Someone sitting on the bench for Jota.
But Jota is so
don't.
good that, in my opinion, if Jota can get back fit, Jota walks into Liverpool's front three because he's the best finisher that we have at the club right now. And I understand what you mean about Núñez stretching the play. But Jota can run in behind. Obviously, not as quick, but Jota can still run in behind. Obviously, different dimension. And not only that, Jota has a higher footballing IQ than Núñez. You have to remember.
And Diaz and Gakpo.
Yeah, Jota in between the lines, as Rafa Benitez used to say, in between the lines, yeah, is absolutely insane. Not only that, yeah, he causes havoc. He can still stretch the pitch, but not the same as Núñez. Not only that, what wins you games? Goals. He is the best finisher at the club. So as much as Darwin does stretch the game, which is very, very true.
Darwin has to play on the left end.
Yeah, that's true. I just feel like Jota, we have to find a way to fit him into this first 11 because as great as Diaz, I think, has been maybe the last couple of games, Diaz does have those games where he just does a whole lot of, I don't want to be disrespectful, but a whole lot of nothing. So like, he'll look good, stretch the game a bit, but then when it comes to end product, and not only that, his footballing IQ can be a little bit wary and his decision making. And for me, Jota is the one. Like Jota's the one where I've realized now, so to speak, or even before, but like he's the killer. He's the actual killer at the club. So if you've got a killer at the club, yeah, in my opinion, if you can get him fit and firing, bro, he has to start. Like as much as I rate Darwin, as much as I rate Diaz, he gets in over those.
Isn't it kind of like you're basically saying like he's got that X factor, that spark in front of goal? Pretty much how like you know that guy called the light skin guy that plays right back inverted for us. What's his name again? What's his name? His name again?
I don't understand it. No, there's no Trent slander. I understand what people are saying, but it's for me, it's more Jota, in my opinion, is so good and was doing so well up to the injury that if you had that Jota, you can get him back to near that. Jota has to start in some games. Obviously, can't start every game because he was just coming from injury.
I'm with you with Jota, by the way. I've said it, Calvin.
Yeah.
Jota's clinical and he should.
Do you know what I would say, Jamie?
I don't know. You dropped.
It's gonna sound crazy. Yeah, there's games, in my opinion, where you can drop, in my opinion, Núñez or Diaz. Because here's the thing. Jota might start well, but might end up phasing out a bit. That's when you bring in the other player. But because Jota's so clinical, Jota is that kind of like he gets 2 chances but scores 1. He's normally the 1 in 2 guy. Whereas the others, even though they might have a better game than Jota, so to speak, Jota's the one that we need. In fact, I'll go on to say this: if we can get Jota close to what he was before, I think we generally win the league. Like generally, like he's the difference maker in all of this. So don't get me wrong, Trent. I think Trent and Jota. In fact, Trent, Jota, and Alisson.
They're vital. They're vital. Yeah.
Because listen, I understand Team Bradley's here and whatever, but let's not forget who Trent is, man. Trent is
never forgotten about him. I just want him to play in the position that he wants to play.
No, of course. But I'll be real though. As things stand right now, we know how to win when we invert with Trent. Let's not act like we can't win. And yeah, we have to understand.
That's the reason why we are where we are.
We have to put up with the nonsense. But
bro, Trent's been inverted since the back end of last season when we won 10 games. We won 8 games in a row and drew 2 of them. Yeah, and that form moved over to this as well with Trent. You know, the invert was literally the breath of fresh air that Trent needed to turn around the abysmal season he was having.
And the
I
invert was getting found out. Hence why Trent stopped doing invert as much as he was doing before the injury, because it was starting to get found out.
Because you can. I wouldn't even say it was starting to get found out. There's tweaks. There's many tweaks you can make. You can invert completely, like really proper in the midfield and dictate, or you can invert kind of slightly, or
pick
you can
and choose your moments.
Yeah. Or you can you can go traditional. Obviously, when you're off the ball, it's traditional, and there's times where in transition you're dictating. But it depends on the game. I think different styles make different fights. Don't get me wrong. I love Conor Bradley because for me, he genuinely looks like the next Andy Robertson. Just literally the right-footed Andy Robertson coming through with what he's doing and what he can do.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Why is it we want to play someone right back who himself doesn't want to play right back?
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying Trent has to be in the team.
No, so am I. I'm saying in midfield.
I'm saying is, are you willing to play?
Are we going to hold on? Are we going to make a wholesale change at such a pivotal part of the season?
It's not a wholesale change.
It is a wholesale change.
It's not. If he's been doing invert, do you know what? All you're doing, if he's been doing invert and you're saying he's playing midfield now, do you know what you're saying to him? You've got two people to help you out defensively instead of just Ibu. So you see Ibu, we're not going to run him until the tires fall off now, because you've got a Conor Bradley behind you and an Ibu. Or you've got a Joe Gomez and an Ibu.
Look, listen to Jamie said Salah don't track back. So all this stuff down this right side is going to happen anyway with Trent there. If Trent plays right-sided 8, in this system, Klopp's going to have to... This is why I said... I'm talking... By the way, when I say Trent can't play midfield, for now, I'm talking about just this season, because we have a new manager, new setup next year. So anything can happen next year.
Oh, Trent will be playing right wing back next year anyway.
Yeah. So I'm talking this year, while we have the right-sided 8, what is the right-sided 8's job predominantly to do? The Henderson role, the legs, the engine, and not so much really caring about the creative side of it. If Trent has to be the engine, that's a different strain on his legs in the game of football than what he's actually used to while playing at right back and able to be a quarterback, a dictator, a passer, you know, and all those things that he succeeds at. I don't know. And listen, I'm not saying Trent can't do it, but I'm not willing to take the risk and play him as an industrial midfielder, because that's what the right side of 8 for Liverpool is, an industrial midfielder. The left side is more tidy and dictatey and all of that stuff. To go and be the industrial guy, I don't want Trent running miles and flying into tackles. He's got the X factor. Anything he has to do extra off the ball is taken away from his X factor, which is what he can actually be provided with by playing inverted right back. Less running, he's able to see the game in front of him more, and he's still able to dictate when we're on the ball and we're camping the other team in their own half. I'd rather that than play him in the 8 in an aggressive role, which Klopp seems to love him to do it.
Let me ask Kyle a question. Kyle, let me ask you a question quickly. Would you rather Trent do a right-sided 8 role how it is now after come back from injury, or would you prefer him do the right back role and he inverts? And the thing is, the invert thing we know can work because we've seen it work. Because in my opinion, with only like 9 games to go, to ask Trent to now do up Szoboszlai settings and run up and down the flank and cover space, that's not his game. Remember, he wants to get away from that. But now we're going to put him into midfield, which arguably got just as more like responsibility. So that's why I would say, like, even though the balance might be off because Conor Bradley is a better natural right back, what Trent offers you when he steps into midfield is so priceless. And my worry is that if he does this, let's say Szoboszlai's out of form and we ain't got no Elliott and Trent goes in there, yeah, and Conor Bradley's right back, yeah, I'm worried that Liverpool will just be like, well, Trent, you wanted your midfield thing, but you're going to have to do it Szoboszlai now, run up and down the flank, cover a lot of space. We don't need our midfielder running backwards all the time, the one job that he doesn't seem to want to do anymore. That's my argument, Cal. So what are you saying to that?
I'm saying, why does Trent have to do the Szoboszlai role?
Because that's how we function. That's
how we function currently with players like Szoboszlai and Elliott, who aren't technically as gifted on the ball as Trent. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to get him to do those things because Trent, McAllister, and Endo would control the game better than what we are right now because they're better passers of the ball collectively and they know the roles better. Trent is effectively doing right center. Say again.
Bradley's inverted a few times, to be fair.
But that naturally happens. Like you'll see Salah pop up on the left side of the pitch sometimes, and you'll see Nunes pop up on the right. Like interchanging the positions, I don't have an issue with. But when you're basically saying inverted right back is saying, I'm going to vacate that space to make more space in the middle. We saw Joe Gomez do it yesterday. De Zerbi did it. He played the game perfectly. He said, all right, cool. Let's go man mark Joe Gomez in. And he became redundant. If you man mark Trent, then what happens? He becomes redundant, right? Effectively becomes redundant. No one's done it yet. No one's been brave enough to do it. But De Zerbi did it yesterday, and Joe Gomez became redundant as an inverted fullback. Now, again, granted, Joe Gomez isn't half as good as Trent on the ball. But if you've got a player at right back and you're saying don't change the system to accommodate Trent or don't change the system now in this term of the season, we're effectively saying Trent is not going to do the role of what we need a right back to do. We're going to force that role on two other players. So we're going to make one player not have less responsibility and heap more responsibility on two other players, i.e. Szoboszlai and Konate. Two players, especially in Konate, who we've seen has injury problems. So Szoboszlai, who we're just running him into the ground rather than actually using him for his technical abilities and his driving force going forward. When all you have to do is say, instead of doing that, I'm going to put him in midfield. You put him in midfield, you allow him to rotate, you give longevity to his career, you get less issues with him defensively. Of course, rotate. But what is this notion that a certain man can't be rotated?
No one's saying we can't rotate, but if there's nine, we're gonna rotate naturally, but there's 9 finals. Yeah, all I'm saying to you is this:
we're trying to win.
I understand what you're saying, Cal. Yeah, I do. But do you think Liverpool and Pep are suddenly now going to change something because Trent? Now, don't worry, we've done it at the start of.
I don't think they
are. The whole balance. Just throw off the whole balance.
And that's my worry. So what you're saying, Cal, I wish they did before, because what you're saying is we've been saying for time, we should have done the Trent midfield thing from beginning of the season. But we've left it so late now that we've also caused ourselves a conundrum. And that conundrum is Bradley's now stepped into right back. Bradley's amazing at right back. The problem is now, how do we get our other right back, who's a generational talent, still into the team? Because he's better than...
No, Matt, football's ruthless, bro. Play your best players. It's 9 finals. When the new manager comes in and the new regime's ready to go, we deal with it then. We deal with it then.
He's the best player at right back.
Can I just say I read all the books just now, and in every single book they say Cal's right. So
there's bare super chats because of what's been going on at the moment. By the way, people, 315 people in the house right now. Please make sure you're smashing the like button. There's only 166 likes and there's 315 current viewers. I know Cal's take on Trent going in midfield has got you lot are mad on that. But listen, people, smash that like button. We should easily be at 200 likes. So please make sure you're subscribing to Big Six Pants. We are nearly halfway to 8.9k. So please make sure you subscribe. And also in the title is Coppish and Jamie Phillips Talks Football. Make sure you're subscribing to the brothers and supporting their channel every single day, please. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you sub to the guys, sub to Big Six Pants. I hope you're enjoying this content as well. These late night Liverpool shows be popping off. You don't know how it gets. Big up Lawazi. He goes, sick of this Diaz disrespect, I swear. Nunes better than Diaz. Huh? I'll be real. Diaz this last month has been cooking though.
He's cooked, yeah. This is the Diaz. This is the Diaz I want to keep seeing. Because this is a different Diaz. It's different.
Finishing still choppy though, but he's doing it, but it will come. I think when you're playing this well, end product will come.
Yeah, he's an instant finisher.
And he's playing as good as how we played yesterday. Diaz was, danger man. Big up, honestly, he goes, question, would it be better if Salah goes through the middle, Darwin Núñez left wing, Diaz right wing, because Lucho and Darwin track back? Maybe that will help.
No. Salah through the middle is not the answer.
I personally think Mo's going to end up being like a creative 10 eventually.
Yeah, because I think he likes it, because the way he drops in sometimes, he was doing it quite well. Because I've noticed Salah's hold up play is very good, and he's
strong as an ox, ain't he?
Yeah, and he's mad. He's got a good center. Cal, it's all right. We're gonna get to the Trent thing. It's all right.
I just want the guy to play in his rightful position. I don't get
we all do. I want Trent in midfield though. What I'm saying is though. But I just don't see Liverpool doing that now.
Every chance he gets, he says, "I'm studying midfielders."
I hear that.
That's my position. It's crazy that we're still
playing
him.
In
the super chat out. Honestly, asked a completely.
It breaks my heart, man.
Honestly, asked a completely different question about Diaz, and we went on to speak about this next super chat. Cal's had this.
It grinds my gears.
No, but no one's saying they don't want to see Trent in midfield, Cal. What we're saying is, though, realistically, with 9 games to go, that change that you're saying, although I want that same change as well, is very, very risky because now you're asking Liverpool to do something that they haven't done before, bro.
For me, it's just as risky bringing him back into the team and playing inverted, especially if Ibu's not there. You know I'm right, Matt. You know I'm right on that one.
Hold on, you were bringing up Kwanzaa saying, you were saying Kwanzaa.
I always rate Kwanzaa. But do you trust Kwanzaa to go out and do the right wing back?
No, you know I don't. Not like that. I rate Kwanzaa.
Trent wasn't there today, and Kwanzaa was still having to do mad recovery work. It's not Trent, it's the system that makes the right centre back.
Which is what I said about the whole right hand side.
Yeah. Big up Gang and Deep with a super chat. We're doing unpopular / reckless talks here. Here's one. I'm taking Watkins, Isak, Tony, Kudus over Nunes.
I'm not. I don't get this overrating of Isak. He does nothing. Watkins is having one good season. Ivan Toney's not as good as everyone gives credit for. The only one I would take, the only one I would take is Kudus. I think Kudus is.
I'll take.
You don't rate Isak, Jamie. You don't rate him.
Isak is a cold finisher, right?
He's a bad man. Wait, why are we acting like Tony's not a bad man as well, though?
Yeah,
Ivan Toney's going to West Ham. With Isak, I think Isak's a cold finisher, beautiful finisher, yeah. But I've got a finisher in Mo Salah, so I don't need Isak. Isak can't do off the ball stuff that Darwin does for our team, and that's why I have Darwin over Isak.
Not from a defensive standpoint, but he'd give us way more control.
Isak don't move.
I think I'll be real. I think Isak's better, but what I'd say is that Isak's injuries actually piss me off. So I'll take Nunes.
That's what we'll get.
I'll take Nunes as a ability.
Nunes, Darwin's industrial. The industrial part of Darwin is better than Isak, but Isak's a better finisher. But it depends what you want in your team. I don't actually need Isak's finishing if I've got Jota or a Mo. Do you know what I mean? But I need Darwin's industry.
From a technical aspect, I don't think there's anything Nunes has got from a technical aspect that's better than Isak.
And Isak's invisible most games. You just don't hear
at Newcastle, though.
I don't care. I don't care where it's at.
But Isak can also play left wing.
I won't say he's invisible, you know. Isak, I think Isak is a very good player.
Guys, Isak, by the way, is having a bad season. Yeah, he's having a bad season,
and he's one of the most cynical in the league.
Yeah, let him know the stats, bro.
Should I let them know? Because it's going to get political if I let them know what Isak's.
No, let them know.
What I just need to do here before everyone comes at me, because no one's listening. Yeah, I just said Isak's a cold finisher. He'll get 20 goals a season. Yeah, I've already said that for everyone, but I don't need that in my team if I've got Jota and Salah doing it. I'd rather have the industrialness of Darwin to do what he does when I got my other bag man doing them goals. Does that make sense?
But what happens if Salah goes AFCON and Jota gets injured?
Then I've got Diaz and I'll go and get Jarrod Bowen. But then, Matt, I've already said I want Kudus. So if I've got him,
no.
You know,
I'll take Kudus though. No. But
Kudus goes AFCON as well.
Yeah, but AFCON's going to be in the summer from now on, ain't they? So it don't matter.
I'll take Kudus. No, I think Isak is I get what Jamie means, because you're basically saying you don't necessarily need like that kind of goal scorer. You kind of want someone who can score.
Maybe not them already. When I've got two,
I understand, because you're thinking about balance, but I just think Isak. I'll be honest with you though. If Isak was ever on the market, which I think he probably will be, because he's probably going to leave Newcastle, we should be in the running because
Matt, he was in the market. We chose Darwin instead.
We did.
Oh,
and you know why we chose Darwin instead? Because Darwin's industrialness, what he does in the way we want to play, is better than Isak's. That's why we chose him.
But is that going to be? Is that going to be better for us going forward?
Ready to leave these times. Though.
Also,
I think playing for Jurgen Klopp, that works.
We chose Cody Gakpo over Kudus as well. So just put that out there.
Yeah, that's.
And do you know who's in charge of transfers at that time? Jurgen Norbert Klopp.
No comment.
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there.
Anyway, Isak has 14 goals in 18 starts.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's a
And
finisher.
and this is actually regarded as a quiet season for him. That's what
And
I'll
he
be
plays
honest,
for
you see,
Newcastle.
if Jota,
Is it required to have quiet season, or is it just his normal season?
if Jota for any reason was forced to leave Liverpool, Isak's the one we have to go and get.
Isak is Jota.
Isak's gonna go Arsenal, unfortunately.
I know he is, and that's gonna.
I think he will do as well
burn
because
me.
link up
Isak
with
is-
my man, innit? What's it? Odegaard. Remember, there's that Sociedad.
I'm telling people right now, Arsenal can't buy players in the summer.
Say again, Jamie.
Arsenal can't buy players in the summer. People are going to be shocked.
They'll find a way,
Yeah,
bro.
they can't buy players in the summer.
You watch, bro. Pep will probably buy someone from Arsenal for a high fee, give them some money to go and spend on something. Then, man, they'll work something around, man. They're all corrupt.
I don't like the way how Gakpo just got thrown into the fire there. You know?
You know, say Gaka's got it's a sacrifice.
Gakpo just got sacrificed. We weren't even speaking about that.
Big up Ty. Ty says Jota and Nunes equals goals. First and second on the sheet for me. Jota is back 100% fit on current performances. I drop Salah and play Diaz on the right.
No.
Veteran. Big up for your super chat, brother, but yeah, I don't know about that one. Ty, big up for the super chat. Ty, big up yourself with the super chats today in general, and you throwing so much in there. In the super chats, he says we have the players to play 08, 09 midfield. Mascherano, Alonso, Gerrard equals Endo, Trent, and McAllister.
I've said this.
Trent can do the Alonso role.
Oh, I've said this.
Yeah, but Carol, this isn't Football Manager, bro. Like we have nine cup finals. No one's throwing away our balance.
Bro. We ain't got Dirk Kuyt on the right hand side, tracking back like a madman.
Can I genuinely ask you guys a question?
Oh man.
No, I'm just asking a question here.
We're not playing low block. This ain't Rafa Benitez.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. If we had Endo, Bichetic, Trent, and McAllister for our full rotational pivot roles, would we be upset with that? And then Szoboszlai, Elliott for the 2 10s. So why are we so?
But you're changing formation. You're giving some.
We will next year,
I'm here for all this.
No. I'm speaking of next year now. I'm speaking about next year.
That's different.
So let me ask you a question. Are you all right with rotating Trent then?
No.
You see what I mean?
Stefan's got to prove himself.
No, Cal, get your ass back here. Get your ass back here.
You see what I mean? You're Jurgen Klopp in disguise, bro.
You play your best players. Do you want them to fuck off to
every single minute of every single game, or else they end up like Mane.
No. You rotate to a degree, but Monster's got to play.
He's already got his knee strapped up. He's 25.
Yeah, bro, that's one.
He's gonna be stone cold at 28, bro.
Nah, bro, that's one injury. But
how
normally,
how about this, Cal? I think playing midfield might put him more at risk of injuries.
Not in the pivot, it won't, because he'll be the controller. Drake.
I don't know, innit? I think playing midfield could get him injured just as much as.
It depends how expansive the football is. But all jokes aside, yeah, bro, with Trent playing in midfield, I'm all for it next season. All for it, bro, because he's a midfielder. Let's keep it a buck. He's actually a midfielder. You can actually see it. It's written all over him, but we got to wait till next season. That's next season, fam. That's what it is.
Big up Lawazi for the super chat. He goes, we finally not complaining about the right back position with Bradley and with Cal. Put Trent Alexander-Arnold on midfield, because if we lose a game because of his shit defending again, boy, Lawazi with the super chat. I think Trent defense season has been fine. My opinion. Big up Honesty with the super chat. Goes, everyone wants Trent in midfield, but what happens if Ryan Gravenberch or Szoboszlai becomes undroppable in the midfield? I think we've got enough midfield options then to be shoehorning Trent in the midfield. I don't think midfield options. So many. Harvey Elliott is fighting for a place there. Szoboszlai's he's our marquee signing, and he needs to show why he's worth starting every game. I think
Szoboszlai's a winger. He's not a midfielder.
He is not a winger.
He's a wide man. Everything about Szoboszlai's game is a winger.
No, Jordan is Jay. I think he's a hybrid 10/8. But I know what you mean.
No, he can't play 10. He can't play 10. No, what does he do with a 10? What does he do with a 10? That's
at Leipzig,
Jamie,
at Leipzig, they play four. They used to play 4-2-2. Yeah, they played the two 10s. I get it, but what I'm saying is 10. two 10s behind the two strikers. They played 4-2-2, yeah. He was one of the 10s, bro, that was behind the striker. They kind of play similarly for Hungary. You're right in terms of he's not necessarily a central mid, but he's not a winger. He's actually like a hybrid 10/8. If I'm being honest, yeah, he's like what kind of like, it's hard to explain. Like, he basically should be what De Bruyne was and got molded to. Because De Bruyne found it hard at Chelsea because they didn't really know how to play De Bruyne. Yeah. And De Bruyne went Wolfsburg, and I kind of had to learn his trade, where to play.
He plays with wide 10, yeah.
But I also feel like as well, it's the manager. The manager, unfortunately, Jurgen Klopp, he just thinks like, supposed to like engine Retete. He plays as the number 8, and I get that because in the three-man midfield, let him go furthest forward into that 10 role. In fact, play 4-2-3-1, and I think he cooks. But he's being wasted as the Henderson player. That's what it is for me. He's just being wasted. Managers are to use him, in my opinion.
I think there's a lot to his game that can play out in a wide right area. Now, when I say winger, I probably shouldn't have said winger, right? But I think if you played a 3-4-3, yeah, and you got your two wing backs doing your width, I think you can play Szoboszlai as a tucked in wide player.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean by it. I don't mean winger.
Okay.
I used the wrong word. There's a tucked in wide player.
I got you.
There's that sort of floating wide.
Not what Florian Wirtz is doing for Leverkusen.
Yeah. I think that's Szoboszlai's more position with the skill set he's got than that direct in midfield area. That's what I mean by it. I shouldn't use the word winger. I should have used that word.
I know what you meant now. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I think Szoboszlai needs to clean up his basics, his footballing fundamentals before we start thinking of him in any forward roles, in my opinion.
Yo, don't disrespect Szoboszlai like that, bro. Come on, man.
No, I've got to keep it up, bro. Like,
when Trent and Thiago aren't available, Mons becomes a villain. No,
I'll tell you what I've noticed about
Szoboszlai. Bro, the mistakes he be making on the ball at times pisses me off, innit? Like,
bro, he's been in and out of form.
I'm not on the drives, bro. If he's just offering me drives and drag long shots, then you can sit on the bench and give Harvey.
All right, hear this now. He's been out of form and he's been injured. So for him to get back into form in this Jurgen Klopp team is quite difficult. One thing I will say, what I've noticed, yeah. Remember, I've seen it from when he was at flipping, not even Leipzig. What's the one before Leipzig? Who?
Salzburg.
Salzburg, yeah. He's better when the game opens up, when there's space for him to run into. He's that type of player. Whereas someone like a McAllister, in my opinion, like, is a little bit more majestic and like can slow the game down. Szoboszlai, remember, is only like 22, 23. He's still learning how to do that. Now, there's still a player there. It's just how you utilize that. But what Klopp is basically doing is saying, because you're the marathon man and you're athletic and you can shoot, I want you to do this instead of actually unlocking his full potential, which I think the next manager might do. Remember, he's just entered the Prem, and I think he's got like 7 goals and 5 assists for someone who isn't playing very, very well, if we're being real. And like you said, he was our marquee signing. There's still a lot for happen for Szoboszlai, in my opinion.
We're making excuses because we can. But do you know what it is? We're playing well and we're top of the league. So that's why I'm not on Sobo in it. I'm not on Sobo. But I'll keep it back. If we're sitting 5th place in the league and we're fighting for top 4, I would have been at his neck for one. I would have been.
No, of course, he's been out of form.
Do you know what a £70 million midfielder looks like, man? Looks like McAllister. That's what
I wouldn't have been at Szoboszlai's neck. I'd have been at Klopp's neck for playing him in the wrong position.
Thank you,
yeah,
Jamie.
but like it's also on the player to have footballing fundamentals.
He has got football fundamentals. When you're played out of position,
come on, man.
Bro, I'm more. But this is the position that Cal wants Trent in. He wants Cal doing that.
No, but you're deflecting. We're not talking about Trent. We're talking about Soba. Me and Jamie are saying.
I want Trent in a position, not playing those tactics, though. I've been so clear.
Klopp ain't changing his tactics.
Maybe that's the issue then. Maybe that's the issue then.
Like, that's like telling the girl not to do her the crazy birthday makeup, the clown makeup on the birthday, bro. That's not happening.
But maybe that's the issue then. Maybe that's the issue.
No,
Maybe it's not one size fits all.
Bro,
You know what's so
Klopp's
mad? Jamie mentioned it, or
fucking
Cal
up. He's
mentioned it. I
not
can't
in the
remember.
summer, so we don't need to worry. Like that's not like Klopp's moving on in the summer. He's leaving. So
No, agreed. But we're talking about now. Like this is now, and I can't
yeah,
remember if it
people
was
are
Jamie
making
or
wholesale
Cal.
changes and shoehorning.
But we've all agreed. But Mons, hear this though. We've all agreed that he's doing the Henderson role, which means tactically we haven't changed that much.
Yeah,
If the player is doing the same role as the ex-player who's left.
But the thing is, I understand Sobo is so much more technically sound than Henderson.
Yeah, of course.
But he's not showing me. There's certain fundamentals that I can still see that someone's playing in the wrong position and then play better than what I've seen Sobo play for Liverpool so far.
No, but what
It's
I'm
okay to say that. Like I understand.
he's had an injury, but if we're being honest, would you say he's close to being not injury ravaged, but he's had a pretty stop-start season? Am I lying? Yes or no?
Yeah. He had a stop start, and I was really
He just
impressed.
entered the league, you know.
No. But what you've got to remember, Matt, is that Sobo showed us what he was about while doing the Henderson role in the first 7-8 games of the season. Yeah, the next
And who burnt him out?
Again, and either he has to be in this like setup, then he has to be rotated, or he's not right for the role. Then if that's
But did he get rotated? He never got rotated, though, Mon.
That's not his fault. That's Klopp's fault. But even if he's not getting rotated, bro, the performances dropped and they haven't got better. They got worse against opposition where he didn't even need to do that much running against. So I'm just keeping it back with Sobo that I've seen him move mad and we know what he's capable of. So I'm going to be extra annoyed when I'm seeing him doing fuckery. And Cal, we've spoken about this, Cal, the 5-yard passes. Yeah. Where you don't, that's not tired legs.
No, of course.
The little 5-yard pass, all of that stuff that he's fucking up.
I think he's found himself again, bro. You see that pass that he played to McAllister?
He was good. For me, people still think he was bad. I think he was.
No, I thought he had a good game against Brighton. That was.
I thought he was good against Brighton. So
I thought he had a good second half. First half wasn't great.
Yeah. First half he was quiet. Second half, for me, I want to see that Sobo in the second half. And that's fine for me. Whether that means he has to come off the bench or whether that means he has to play 45 minutes, I don't know. I feel like Sobo's running power was integral for that game. When I saw the subs coming on, I thought, actually, Sobo's usually the first midfielder to come off because he's knackered. But his running power was absolutely needed. I still think his pressing could have been a bit better. I feel like he was pressing in straight lines rather than being quite intelligent at times of it. But the way he was getting back into position and making Brighton have to go backwards, because we know how good Brighton are at playing through the lines. That's their thing, innit?
Yeah, that's their thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Sobo was so key in stopping that. The value in that was top. But we have to see, and obviously Sheffield United, and I want Sobo to play that game and literally use that to get in gear. You know what I'm saying? Use that to get back in gear and start getting back into the fit of things. For me, I don't mind if Sobo does the running and we don't see the crazy technical stuff from him because we have McAllister, we have Curtis Jones. You know what I'm saying? We have technical prowess in the team. Salah drops in and makes good decisions. I'd like to say some of the time or more often than not. I'd say maybe not when he was in front of goal. We had banana foot yesterday, but you know what I'm saying? So in that sense, I just think that Sobo, there has to be someone doing the industrial role in this current setup because you know Klopp's not going to change his tactics. The second Amorim or someone like that comes in, then we can, dash him in the 10, dash him up. Like, do your experiment and then I'm cool with that. But for now, with cup finals, play the way we know how to win and keep it pushing in it. That's me. I don't know if I've been wrong with saying that. But
no, you're not wrong for saying it. I just no.
Or Villanok. I didn't say nothing mad just then.
No, you didn't say anything mad at all.
I
just think there's more we could be getting out of these players, and we're not playing to their strengths.
I don't think Liverpool need to buy a midfielder in the summer.
And neither do I. Look, listen, guys, we're sitting top of the league. We're sitting top of the league, and would you say we're sitting top of the league? And again, I'm not even trying to be shady to Klopp. Are we sitting top of the league purely on tactics, or has there been more individual brilliance than tactics? But it's both.
I said heroism.
I think it's a tactic that we.
Because I don't think yesterday was tactics. I thought yesterday was individual.
I don't. Yesterday was tactics. But Cal, throughout the season, I think it's actually one of our tactics to trust the individual ability of our players. Do you know why we concede so many chances and we're so open? Because we are specialists in 1v1 situations. Konate, Van Dijk, Alisson. These guys are specialists in 1v1s. If we were playing with a back line of guys who are just good defenders, I think we'd be a more rigid. We'd have a more rigid style of play, because we have specialists who deal with these situations that you shouldn't be able to deal with, or you should really be on the losing side of. I think that's the reason we play why we play.
You know how crazy, because I don't disagree with you, but do you know how crazy it is? We're basically saying, yeah, have shots at Alisson and Kelleher.
Yeah, I know, no, Cal, it's insanity. But but if it's working, and when I say it's working, we look how many injuries we've got. Like, listen, the go-go juice may have ran out against Arsenal.
Yeah,
but
that
the go-go juice was
still.
But the go-go.
Man said, "Go on, the man. Shoot the man." I said, "Shoot the man."
Bro, the go-go juice has been go-going for all these injuries, yeah. And for all these injuries, the fact that the go-go juice was doing what he was doing, I still think that there wasn't that much individual prowess throughout the time when we had the injury kind of crisis going on. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't just put it down to other teams maybe not being as good and just individual talent. I think there are parts of our season where individual brilliance has got us through the game, but there's no coincidence that we pepper 30 shots per game, home, away, no matter who we're facing. Man are getting peppered, bro. Man are getting peppered. Yeah? Sweet chili, bro. You're getting peppered, bro. Yeah? Drink some milk. Milk ain't going to be enough for them, man, when we're done with you. You're getting peppered, bro. And if we have a bad day in front of goal, we have a bad day in front of goal. You're going to get it. You're going to get him peppered, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with Liverpool, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have to have an off day, genuinely, for people for it to go the other way. Like United, we had an off day in front of goal. You know what I'm saying? I think United were probably better than us in that opening. We were shit, but we start a lot of games poorly. We started against Brighton poorly again. How many times? How many times are we gonna start games poorly? But because we pepper teams, we pepper them. We're having 30 shots a game. 3 or 4 of them are flying in if Jota's playing, in my opinion. Maybe 2-3 if Jota's not playing, and it's just Salah kind of having to deal with the inconsistencies in front of goal. Every team we play gets it. They fucking get it. They get it.
Oh, we're the most exciting team in the Premier League. There ain't no doubt about that.
Huh?
We're the most exciting team in the Premier League, in my opinion. Most entertaining team in the Premier League.
Me. I just want to win games, bro. How about this? I'm almost tired of the heart palpitations, but it is what it is. I can't call Klopp tomorrow and tell him, bro, can we just win a game 3-0 with no heart?
I don't want to see this terrorist football next season between Pep and Arteta. I just don't want to see it.
I don't know. By the way, people, still 330 people in the house, 198 likes. We are going to close off soon because I know everyone's got to get to sleep, but there are bare super chats. So I'll get through in it. Big up, honesty. He goes, everyone wants Trent.
We read that.
You read that one, yeah.
Big up, Mr. Link. He goes, how many games did we lose with Nunes, Jota, Diaz? Is this a trick question? Actually not.
None.
So
Can I just ask, who did we play in those games?
I can't, off the top of my head.
I can't remember that, you know.
Wasn't this the injury crisis bit? So we only lost.
Yeah, it would have been.
The best we played on paper was Chelsea.
So we only lost the Arsenal game then, no?
I think we defensively were better in them games.
Gakpo started the Arsenal game.
Gakpo
and Gravenberch.
We didn't lose any game with them.
We didn't lose any game with those three.
In fact, didn't we beat Arsenal with this front three at the Emirates?
The front three, I think, ended the game against Arsenal.
Ended the game, yeah, okay. Big up Mr. with a super chat. Big up Dexter. He goes, Cal, what if it's 2 in midfield next season?
Then they rotate.
Very well, could be.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
Shall I be completely honest with you guys? I genuinely don't give a monkeys who starts for Liverpool as long as it's the best players for the game and we win the game. I genuinely don't care. If that means Trent only plays 10 games in the season, we win the league, or Trent plays 30, 40 games in the season, we win the league, I genuinely don't care.
All right, fair enough. I think we're all on the same page with that one, Cal. I wouldn't say this, By the way, Matt, Thiago. Sorry,
I'm just making sure, I was making sure, bro.
They nearly got me.
I know, I saw.
I was nearly, bro. We got the tapes, bro. You said it 3 times.
No, they nearly
I heard
got
Jamie say stuff like we were better without Thiago. I was like, wait, what?
Well, yeah, facts.
Because if I'm not mistaken, quad chasing season.
How
So
we
Matt, what we in now?
Wait. Quad chasing season. When we were, in fact, you know what, it's long to go into, but all I'm gonna say is this: when we were doing that quad, trying to go for that quad, Thiago was actually integral. Because if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't me that started this hashtag. It was, what was the hashtag? It was
NFT.
And say it again, Cal. What was
NFT.
it? What? Who are the names though? Who? What did it mean?
Naby, Fabinho, and Thiago. I was gonna say,
Oh,
Naby
right.
stepped
Was
on-
Henderson?
Naby stepped on
Was
for
Henderson
City.
there? Was Henderson there?
No, but Henderson won us the Premier League
No, I'm just saying. Was Henderson there? I'm talking
And
that
I'll be
particular
honest with
season.
you,
and Champions League.
If
That
if
season was
if
nothing.
Naby starts the Champions League final, I think that's a different outcome.
I understand that.
And I'm not even saying we drop Henderson. I'm saying we dropped Fabinho
No.
in that game because he
What
wasn't
I'm
fully
saying-
fit.
What I'm saying is though, I know Jamie's doing tongue in cheek or whatever, pause, yeah. But what
No.
I know what Jamie's trying to
no.
do. Jamie's
No,
trying to do the whole. What
No,
you don't
no.
rate? You don't rate him, Jamie. You don't rate him.
I rate Thiago as a footballer, just not at Liverpool.
Mm.
That's all. That's don't say.
No, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. But don't you
I'm
think
just
though,
gonna
when
say
we
it.
had him
All
for the
right,
quad,
guys.
Top tactics ruined Thiago.
Now, Endo here, the geezer with the recess photo, right? It keeps going on about Jamie don't like this, don't like that. My man, I watched us be at the best team in world football with Gini, Henderson, and Fabinho as our midfield. Since we got the flair players in, it's been harder to win things. I'm not having a go, but maybe your manager needs to coach the flair players a little bit better.
Fair enough. Big up Mr. Link. He says,
I'm just putting it's a fact. The history is there. You
Jamie,
know,
when we was going for
Jamie,
the quad, was
Jamie,
Thiago
listen.
not instrumental though? That's the bit.
Jamie,
Just
listen.
that one season, by the way.
Jamie, listen. See, it's okay to have this. It's okay to have a picture that are gonna have people looking at you like this.
Remember the Man City game? No, am I going mad? Am I actually going mad? The Man City
No.
game in the cup.
No, stop it. Matt, stop, because Matt, they don't want to hear it, Matt. They don't want to hear it, bro. How about the United game? The United game, Matt.
just
United
saying,
one.
I'm just
Where
saying.
certain men were getting red cards on purpose because man was
Thiago walked onto the pitch in his debut in 45 minutes with the most successful passes in
You
Premier
know,
League history.
Do you know who took
I
that
ain't gonna
off?
say now.
You know-
I ain't gonna say now.
Do you know who took that off? Do you know who had that before him?
I have no idea.
Marcus Alonso.
That's great, but we're talking about
Bro.
Thiago.
I'm just saying, like he had that record before Thiago.
I'm just saying, Thiago
What
done
did he
that
actually
45
make?
minutes. Did Marcus Alonso play a full game? I don't think Marcus Alonso played a full game.
Let me get through the supers because they keep piling.
Alright,
They're piling more.
Yeah.
Y10 can play centrally, a la Musiala and Florian Wirtz.
Musiala's the guy we got to get in the summer.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know how.
Big fan of
Yeah,
Marcus.
there's a guy who looks the part and has end product.
Fact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Musiala cold. He's cold.
Musiala,
Big up,
I'd have over everyone.
Honestly says there's one player that I pick up honestly with a super chat, by the way. He goes, there's one player I wanted to sell, and he is cooking for whole City. Carvalho, what about him? We forgot about him. He looks promising.
I don't think
Oh,
we've got him. I,
season.
just
We need to see
I
what
don't know where he
happens in
fits
pre-season.
into the squad.
Oh, Radio's got a chance next season.
It's giving me Ryan Brewster vibes. I'm not really too sure what's going on over there, to be honest.
Ooh, I don't know. I would say see what happens in pre-season.
He'll play in the Community Shield, and then we won't.
I
see
don't
him.
know where he fits in the squad. It's a
But
tough
he
one.
doesn't. Yeah, unfortunately, he
Hold on,
doesn't
if
fit.
we're playing free, let's just say we get Amorim 3-4-3. You're telling me Carvalho couldn't do nothing in one of those 10 spots?
Yeah, maybe he could, but then who's he better than? Like, it's like he's gonna have a hard time getting in. He's gonna
No,
be.
but I'm
annoyed
saying,
that he's
let's-
not playing.
I
The kid
agree
down
with you,
full
lot.
minute.
He hasn't
You can't-
done anything to make me think, oh my days, you start.
Like he
Because
just
it
ain't.
always-
Like, how about this? Yeah, I think
Mm.
Carvalho is actually a very good footballer.
He is.
Yeah, like he is actually a very good footballer. But you can't be consistently on the floor flossing Anfield grass out your teeth because you can't stay on your feet because you keep getting bodied in the Premier League.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Let's see what happens in pre-season. I think it's
That's
too
why-
early to have that talk.
That's
Bro,
why
pre-
we know him.
Season,
That's why
bro,
we know him.
He was on the ground so much they turned him vegan, blood. That's how much grass he had to take out of his teeth.
But
The way he was on the ground, bro.
That's why we loaned him. That's why we loaned him out. Same with Harvey Elliott. Same with
Yeah,
Harvey Elliott.
I'd loan him next season. For Premier League team.
Matt, why did you look to the heavens like that? Why did you look to the heavens like that, bro?
Man said, you know.
The problem he's got is he's a 10. He's a thoroughbred 10.
Yeah,
but
he
not
is,
many
he is,
teams
he is.
play with
He
a
is,
10.
bro. He is, and there's no space in Klopp systems for that.
Yeah,
just-
no, for Jurgen, I agree with you. Look, I'm just saying next
Yeah.
season, let's see what if he does anything in preseason. We
Yeah,
don't know who the new manager is yet, and we don't even know what's gonna happen yet.
yeah. Big up Ty for another UK. He goes, Salah gets goals, but how many games has been 8 out of 10?
Quite a few
Bro,
this
people
season.
are forgetting
Right,
about
bro.
Salah this
And
season.
he's been injured for the most part. Well, he's been injured for 2
I
People
don't-
are forgetting what Salah's done.
I don't think Mo has to have 8 out of 10 games to win you a game of football. That's the difference.
No, he doesn't. But I say he's had them more than what people
Yeah, Salah's had a
remember.
good all-round. Like, man, I'm even forget the pass for Diaz in the City game when you come off the bench. Even the pass for the offside goal. You know,
Oh, his
that-
creativity. His creativity is mad. It's mad.
That you see that diag
Yeah.
pass that he done with the offside goal. He done it to Diaz in the Tottenham game. Done it for Diaz in the Tottenham game when he missed the sit.
Yeah, he done a Travella from like outside Salah's in his bag.
He's
He's,
cracked, bro.
Quality player,
He's
man.
a
Quality
joke.
player.
100.
By the way, I'm low key gassed that Gavin Birch is back, man. Something about him. I got a soft spot for Grab, man. I don't know, man.
No, I'm with you, Monts. There is something about Gravenberch.
There's a
I think
player
there's
there.
something about
There's
him.
definitely a player there.
See, guys, Jamie likes fair players, man. Come on in, though, man. Big up Mustafa with the super chat. He goes, "Where do you think City and Arsenal drop points?"
Well, they've
I
already
think
dropped
one of
points.
them-
They've already dropped points.
The
They've already
lane,
dropped
the lane,
the
and I
Spurs
think
game.
Arsenal for me is
Arsenal,
out of
Man
the lane.
United, and Spurs, maybe.
I also think that Brighton could be a tricky one. I think it's for City.
I think Arsenal drop points to Chelsea. I think Arsenal drop points to Tottenham.
Oh,
I think the lane
smoke
could be an
Chelsea.
issue for Man City.
Chelsea, the
Chelsea.
Chelsea games at the Emirates, right?
Yeah, I think Chelsea will do all right.
Chelsea
I
are the
thought-
weirdest
Tottenham
team. No,
for
no,
the
but
lane.
Chelsea are the weirdest team in the league. On
Listen,
their
it-
day, they could
Brighton
cause
away,
Arsenal
Man
problems.
Remember, Brighton away for City in it. Brighton away. That's a little
Arsenal are away to Brighton as well, I think.
Yeah.
Big up Mustafa.
Let
for the
this
super
be
chat.
cook up something for them.
Big up, yo, what's good? He goes, the amount of running and ground coverage Szoboszlai does affects his on the ball ability. When he gets it, in my opinion, due to the ground ability, when he gets it, in my opinion, due to ground coverage, it's Klopp's fault. So basically, it's Klopp's fault, not Sobo's fault. I hear that. I can hear that one. Big up what yo was good for the super chat. Big up honestly for the super chat again. You lot are going in with the supers today. You know what I'm saying? Big up. He says, in my humble opinion, Dom needs to be free and not held back because for Hungary he is more free to express himself. Same for Lucho.
I got a feeling. So I saw someone talking the other day. I don't know, but they were talking about if Almiron is Liverpool's manager next season, he plays his 3-4-3. So I heard a lot of people saying Luis Diaz at left wing back. Right, I've heard that a lot.
Oh no.
And I was thinking, no, you can't do that. But then, if anyone's going to play left wing back in our team, I don't mind a left midfielder playing left wing back from an attacking point of view. And then playing Szoboszlai in this like inside forward area of a three with Mo and Jota or Darwin. So I don't know. I think if we play, if Almiron comes to Liverpool and plays three at the back, I think we have to buy a specialist left wing back personally because we haven't got one.
Do you think Tsimikas could do it? Quick question. Tsimikas? No?
Yeah, I think Tsimikas deserves a run in the team.
I think Tsimikas might be able to do it, you know.
Yeah.
But I know
Yeah,
you mean, Jay. Maybe we
You know the players actually say, did you hear Curtis and Gakpo were like, who's got the best left foot? They immediately said Tsimikas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good left.
Tsimikas is, he's a good player, man.
I can't remember if Klopp like Tsimikas or sorry if Cal like
I don't feel
Tsimikas.
like Klopp. I don't feel like Klopp really likes Tsimikas.
He's
I
not,
don't
he
think-
doesn't really trust
Do
him.
you rate Tsimikas? I can't remember if you rate him.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Oh.
I do. I think you can upgrade on him. I'm not.
Me and Cal only agree on Liverpool's left side and then everything else. It's just guns blazing, isn't it? Big up on this. He goes, Liverpool only Calvin Ramsey. Wait, who? Calvin who?
Don't
Hasn't
do that,
been
fam.
Matt.
Calvin Ramsey, bro.
Oh, Cal Ramsey's done. You never see him again.
Oh, bro.
Liverpool Loney Ramsey, Liverpool LFC Loney Calvin Ramsey hasn't featured in any of the last 11 games despite no injury, left out entirely of 7 of those games. So he's actually back in that. Like, he's back and available.
The thing is, when it comes to youngsters, I'll be honest with you. When like teams are kind of in their groove, they do find it hard to kind of reintegrate someone who they've obviously got on loan.
He looked
Other
all right.
players
You know when he first come in and he
from
kind of-
Aberdeen. If I'm not mistaken, is it Aberdeen?
Not even for Aberdeen. I'm talking about he had a few cameos for Liverpool where you could actually see. I was like, right, this guy.
There's a player there, but again,
Right,
I
you know,
think
like-
it's one of the things where he comes back pre-season and we assess him and see if there's something there. Unfortunately, if there isn't, then maybe it's another loan or a sell. But you can't give up on a player after he's had such an injury, man.
I worry about the youth team next season, personally.
Imagine someone told you, man, that Conor Bradley would come in and like be ahead of Calvin Ramsey when we first.
I said it.
Kyle did.
Did you actually?
Yes, bro.
Even when we signed him, like right when Calvin
When we
Ramsey
signed him, I said I'm happy for Calvin Ramsey, but Conor Bradley's. I don't think he's better than Conor Bradley.
At that time, no, I disagree with you. Even now, I disagree with you. I know, obviously, he's proved different, but at that time, Conor Bradley was not at this level, in my opinion. He wasn't at this level.
He just wasn't given a chance, bro.
Man said, Rogies, remember when Matt was gassing up Tavernier and Coppish when he was at Rangers?
Oh, that was me as well.
That Tavernier.
Yeah, the right back. That was me.
Take James Tavernier. Is it James Tavernier?
Yeah.
He was getting crazy GA though. He
was doing all right.
And he got like 50 goals for Rangers or something. It's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
By the way, Carl, my dream hasn't died. If we get Amarim,
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I don't want Paulinho.
This is what it's on.
Christ. I don't want
In a
average
two-man
bowlers.
midfield,
Paulinho.
as much as I think Paulinho is a good player,
Oh, it's
we need
average, man.
mobility in a two-man midfield.
Yeah, listen,
Oh.
I'm there. I'm dead there.
I'm telling everyone right now, Taro Endo.
Got Ugarte and others. Sold again.
I'm not Ugarte was the one we should have got.
Ugate's dog shit.
Paulinho, man.
Ugate's
No,
dog
rate
shit.
Ugarte.
He's dog shit. Have you seen
Man
him
like
this season?
Pow. Man
Dog
like
shit, man.
Pow.
It's on the floor
No,
all the
fair.
time, man.
Fuck
He's
Ugarte, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Ugate's on his back more than a new cross hooker. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, right, what's up, man?
It's always on his back, man. Ugarte ain't that great.
Jamie's killing me, you know.
Ugarte ain't that great. I'm going to tell everyone right now, Wataru Endo is a better footballer than Paulinho. It's a fact,
the
Mons, I'm
what?
sorry.
Hold on.
Wataru Endo is a better footballer than Paulinho.
He's
got better passing.
You know.
Well,
Yeah,
what?
he's a
See,
better passer, but
where's the better
like
footballer? then,
progressive. He's a better progressive passer. I'll say that
Better
progressive
footballer.
passer.
Here,
Better
Mazzolini, you
footballer.
lot, listen, it's been, I think we're here.
Better footballer.
Listen, it's getting late. You lot, it's getting late. Let me read this.
Paulinho's-
This pass
Better
was
footballer,
great. The pass was great, and he got the goal. But Salah was awful. Klopp was going nuts at him on the sideline, rotating the right hand side. Isn't that wild? Big up Ty for the season.
that's Klopp's fault, though. Klopp could have been doing rotation with Salah for years now, and he chose not to.
Guys, did you see Pep going mad at Grealish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Pep
No,
just
just-
does that for
just
the
the
cameras, though.
For the camera, though, he knows the camera's there, and he's like, "Oh, let me do my little bro." he's
Man,
a-
Why
back,
Grealish?
I'm not man. No, you think I don't know when the camera's on me when I'm like, come on, man, or when I'm doing the
like
little-
you said, Jamie. Why Grealish didn't even start the game? You know, he didn't even
Hang on,
start.
can I just ask everyone? Do they actually think Wataru Endo is not a better footballer than Paulinho? People in the chat right now, because I don't think this is a wild take.
No, I don't think it.
I ain't believing it, man. It's not moving me.
I don't think it's a wild take. I don't think it's a wild take at all.
I actually agree with you, Jay, but I think
It's a wild take
Paulinho
at
is a
all.
better DM.
Is it?
What the fuck? Dude, like, come on, be real. You come to get a drink, man, for boys. Fucking drink. Who are you?
I don't know why you're putting Katie Price's son on the picture, but what? Ain't that Harvey Price? I don't know. But
I actually, so here's the thing. Endo, I think, is a better footballer, but I think Paulinho is a better DM.
is he though?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Wataru Endo is just he's not a fashionable footballer, so he doesn't
No.
get the credit.
Endo's won me over. Endo's won me over. I just
Bro.
He's
Oh.
Endo's won me over, but obviously, you know, Pauline is like that. He's like, man, them know how long have I been
I know.
like, you know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
Endo's biggest critic, and I
You
can't
wanted
lie. to you.
Palhinha as long as I've wanted Trent in midfield.
I've been Wataru Endo since he signed, by the way. So
No, I haven't. I can be honest though, I haven't. When he first signed, and I have to keep up. One thing I don't want to do as well
I'm not saying Endo wears a gum shield and hacking it.
no, but people need to also be realistic. When Endo first signed for Liverpool, his first 2 to 3 months, he was not doing anything. We have to keep.
nothing.
But you see,
Neither did Fab. Neither did Fab.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just saying, like November, December, that's when it kind of turned around
Matt,
because
he got hooked.
it was looking bad for Endo.
Palace, when you got hooked half time, I was thinking, nah, this guy ain't it.
No, I agree. It
Because
took him
actually,
time.
no, I'm
It
not
took
gonna
him time
lie,
to
I didn't get onto Endo mad in the first instance, innit? I said, you know what? We'll see what he's got. I even said his debut was all right when he come off the bench. He come off the bench, made a crunching tackle. I was like, you know what? Not too
People are
bad.
saying Fab, yeah. Fab, in my opinion, I'll be honest. I thought Fab was a bit better.
Fab was a
than Endo.
donkey. Fab was a donkey first 3 months. He was a donkey.
No, he was, but I thought it was a little bit better than Endo, though. Even though,
Yeah, but remember, Endo was playing as well, like
Yeah,
at a lower level. Endo was
Fab's
playing like
world
the Europa
class.
League and the Carabao Cup and that. He was
Yeah.
playing in the cup games and he was okay, but I was looking at this guy thinking, yeah, just bang out.
But fair play to Endo. Fair play to Endo because Endo has really turned his fortunes around. Like he really for
This
all the
one, I-
criticism that he got from the fan base, including myself, yeah, I have to sit there and go, do you know what? Yeah, he's one of the first names on the team sheet. He's that integral to now how we play.
And do you know what else he does? If he can't win the ball back, he takes the player out.
Yes, that's one
And
thing
I
we've missed.
absolutely love that.
Tactical fouls.
So we don't
Something
really,
that
we very rarely get counted on now because of it.
Big up 12th man because he was speaking to me about this actually. Big up 12th man. Big up 12th man.
People used to take the piss. Cool. I was one of them. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, people used to say that, you know, like your DM wears a gum shield. Like, oh yeah, cool. Maybe he does wear a gum shield. Like now it's like, yeah, my DM wears a gum shield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
On a hockey ice hockey thing.
Go and watch him. Go and watch him for Japan though. He's a proper player.
Yeah.
No, for Japan it is a lot.
He's a proper player, man.
Big up on Seagull's question. Would you sell Ramsey if we promote Trent Doherty? And
Trent
also,
Doherty is a winger.
I think
Yeah.
we're good at right back. I think Mabea is the one who will probably come through the next.
Let's
also,
put it this way: Liverpool are never buying a right back for the next 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I don't think we need to, unless someone comes on the market that's just so astoundingly good and we can get them.
You got Trent and Connor. They're your 2 right backs.
And Gomez.
and also
Gomez.
Scanlon, would you keep him as a left back or convert him to a winger?
I'd let him leave the club.
Scanlon. Oh, convert
So-
to I'd go to wing. Convert.
Big up Dave. Big up Dave. That's our DM. How about this? I know counted the that's our DM.
No, it wasn't in that way. It wasn't in that
No,
way.
he was saying it like that's our DM.
That I tell you,
was criticizing.
what game
Oh,
that
like
was.
on a confused thing.
Yeah.
That was Newcastle away. That's what that game was. Newcastle away, and he tried to go in for a tackle, and someone skipped past him and just left him for dust.
Oh, is it?
And I screamed out, "That's our DM, yeah, that's our DM."
But you know, my moment was against Palace, innit? When you got hooked at half time, yeah. Where he was just waiting for the contact to do anything on the ball. He had to wait for the contact rather than just do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
He had to get the contact first.
No.
So then he innit? I was
To
like,
half
this-
time.
He was learning the way our game played, and
he got wrapped up in South London though. He got wrapped up.
He's got, and now he's played against all the big boys, and he stands out as one of our better players.
When he come off the bench against Bournemouth though, I thought he was alright. When he first came,
The Arsenal game at home in the league was what changed my opinion on him. That's when I was like, you know what,
Just
this
needed
guy's,
time.
this guy.
There was actually a moment where McAllister started cooking in the sixth. Do you guys remember? Like there was like a
Oh, before he got injured.
Yeah,
yeah. Before we got
Three-
injured,
the
yeah,
three
where McAllister-
games. yeah, 3 in a row.
And guys,
Cooking.
Klopp's not forgot that. I'm telling you right now, Klopp's not forgot that. Because when Trent comes back, he's going right back and he's playing inverted. I'm telling you that right now.
So Matt and Mons, how do you guys feel about that? If
About what?
McAllister's been cooking in the 8 and then Trent comes back in and then McAllister goes in the 6. and Endo.
No. If McAllister goes back in the 6 for Trent, I wouldn't be a fan of that. For me, Trent just needs to. It's just a swap for Bradley, unfortunately, because football's football, and you get it. Like football's ruthless, bro. I'm not gonna appease. I'm not trying to appease Conor Bradley for the sake of a Premier League, brother. Like,
No. I'm not saying that. But what if Klopp goes, as you were saying?
I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. If he drops Mac into the
Yeah, I
6,
don't want to see
he'll get stopped for
McAllister
Trent.
now.
I'm
Like
not happy with that.
McAllister has been.
I don't think he can.
I wouldn't be happy with it. But if McAllister cooks in the 6 and Trent slaps one top bins and Trent does a madness, then fair enough. But I don't think that will happen. For me, I think Endo's undroppable. But listen, guys. This
balance.
Stream is the end. Guys, I haven't done a 2-hour and 40-minute stream. I blame Matt. First of all, I blame Matt. But it is what it is. I blame Matt for just.
I blame Jamie, man. He's reading them books, bro.
Guys, there has been 30 super chats today. Big up everyone who sent in their super chats. Ty, Dean, Lawazi, Gang and Deep, Jamrock, Mr. Link. If I didn't miss anyone out, Honesty with his super chats as well. Dexter, Mustafa, Yo, what's good? Jade Activist with the latest one as well. And of course, big up everyone in the chat as well. Captain Sal, the whole Coppish community as well. Endo, Dej, Drunk Vigo, Kingsmano as well in the house. Freedom Hitch. Listen, the whole Liverpool community has come to party tonight, and it's 2:46 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I know you lot got work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And listen, guys,
in the morning.
When you guys watch this back, I know there was the whole 30 minutes where we spoke about parenting and
prostitution mothers.
I obviously explained my story of when I first got beat, like a serious beating. You know what I'm saying? When I told mum to shut up and that.
You deserved it, bro.
I saw Jesus that day. You know what I'm saying? I saw Jesus and that.
Yeah, you must have.
Yeah, I see.
You must have.
I saw a couple Tekken combos. You know what I'm saying? Like, mum done the up, down, left, right, ultra, and R1 and R2. Down heavy DP. That's it was peak.
Whoa. Down heavy DP. I've been there. It's not good. It's not good. You don't want to share sausage in your toad in the hole. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, what?
That's a big pause. That's a big pause. Just say pause. Just say pause.
I still want to know what that.
No, someone in the chat is legendary. I think it's JJ Lloyd. Man, you know when Drake that about combination.
Yeah.
Combination.
We would say, listen, you lot. By the way, last question, Matt. Last question of the stream. Have you had to do the don't cry, I'll give you something to cry about? Have you had to do that yet?
No.
You're lying.
What's this? What?
No, like if the kids are acting up.
I've had to do what? Sorry.
So if the kids are acting up, have you had to do the don't cry or I'll give you something to cry about?
Oh yeah, cool. Obviously. I misheard you. Sorry. Of course. No, come on, man. I'm a parent. Like sometimes you have to like.
Have
you have to.
I can't wait to run that one.
Have you ever said it to yourself? Have you ever said it to yourself in the mirror?
No, not even. Bro. Not even.
Just me then.
You say psyching yourself out, yeah?
No, but sometimes though, it's one of them ones where it's like, why are you crying? Why are you crying for? You something to cry about?
Yeah,
you have to tell them sometimes. But when I speak, see me, yeah. Anyways.
You lot. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Guys,
I know what time it is.
Listen, make sure you guys have smashed the like button. You lot gone crazy today. Still 219 likes. Get those likes up to 300 plus on the watchbacks. Make sure you go and subscribe to Coppish. It's in the title. Make sure you go and subscribe to Jamie Phillips. It's in the title. We are 40 odd subscribers away from 8,900. Obviously, we're on the road to 9K, 10K. You know what I'm saying? 10K straight pepper, like Liverpool when they're attacking. You're gonna get it. Anyway, guys, take care, and we'll see you soon. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Don't cry. I'll give you something to cry about, innit? Yeah, we're winning this league.